Okay. You see a small castle that overlooks the mighty Desserin River. It's a good half-mile wide at this point. You see a gatehouse and a keep that stand atop a low bluff, but the walls are built to the water's edge. On the riverbank, another low tower guards what looks like a boat basin, where keelboats are moored. The keep seems old and worn, but new timbers and shingles suggest that repairs are underway. A white never mind, ignore that part. Reading it, I copied and pasted things. This is why I don't copy and paste. The front gate is currently closed. At the front of the gate, you do see what looks like a pair of lizard folk guarding the door.
So we're trying to befriend him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, screw it. I'll step forward and just kind of like arms up. Like, I don't mean to harm you or anything.
Okay. They just look back at each other and then look at you. You can tell that if they were to, be ready to fight, they're ready to fight, but they're not, like, aggressive about it.
Okay, I'll just put my hands down and just say, we're representatives of the Ultima Oculus, if I remember that name correctly. And we came as the representatives to acquire your assistance to join us in thwarting the cults that devastate our lands.
Sorry. Why? Tonight? Of course it's a 702 number. Fuck off. So, they look at each other, they begin to kind of bark back and forth between each other in a language, I think, well, at least one of you speaks. Who speaks Draconic?
I speak Draconic.
Does anyone else?
Negativo.
Nope.
I don't think so. So, as they kind of speak back and forth to each other, they are quiet about it. They're not, like, speaking loud. But you do hear, like, something about letters in the past and requests and stuff like that. And they kind of look to you all, and they say in Draconic that they can let you in, but you must stow your arms. If you reach for a weapon, you're at the mercy of the keep.
Understood. I'll just relay that to everyone else too. Hey, don't pull out your weapons for any reason, unless, otherwise specified.
Consider it done.
I'll stash the walking stick in its sheath on my back.
I'll actually ask them, does that include arcane focuses or divine focuses?
Yes. They have casters in the midst as well. They know what they are.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll also keep that like stashed away.
Then they the one on the bottom side of the page opens the door for you and tells you guys to go in. You guys should be able to go in.
There's not a door, so I don't know. Like,
There's now.
there we go. Open sesame.
I hate these. They didn't make
what the
doors.
I'm gonna, as we're heading inside, I would like to, I'd like to use my psychic whispers ability. So here, I'll just link it. Sorry, it's long.
Oh, I know what it does. I've
okay.
played with enough soul knife.
Yeah, he has.
Can I link Noche to myself and what is it? Proficiency? I get another one.
You can choose one or more creatures. You can see up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus, then roll for a number of hours.
All right.
Yeah. Number. Does it include? I don't think that includes you. Yeah, you're automatically included in that.
So I can pick two people. All right.
Yes,
So Noche
additional.
and Jack. We can all speak telepathically for 4 hours.
Cool.
And I will let you know as much. Okay. You're hearing this in your head. We can talk to each other. So if you need to, just say something.
What a familiar feeling. I'm not...
What a weird thing to say.
It's quite common from where I'm from.
Oh,
yes, it's
sorry,
a-
I've been focusing on eating my kettle corn. They tell you guys that you guys are guests of the keep. Be careful where you go. To find, their leader, I don't know, I don't remember, hold on. He has a name, I think.
I planned out this campaign for over a year, guys. Fuck, what's his name?
They say their emperor is what they call him. They don't refer to him as a name. Is on the... Is it third floor? Second floor. There will be a set of stairs. You'll see a couple of people guarding an area. It's on the northern half of the keep. And they said that you're free to wander the grounds. If you are told not to go somewhere, do not trespass.
Let us speak with this emperor individual. I'll say it to my head, and I'll just go this way. And that's where they told us to go.
Hey, then we're going that way.
These lizards on the left, are they guarding like kind of like a wall?
They're up on a
Like,
wall, yes. You guys are on the
over
lower
the wall?
part.
And they're like archers, kind of like, you know, doing their things.
We don't know what weapons they have, but right now you can't see it. But yeah, they do seem to be kind of keeping watch over the wall.
Okay.
It is a tall on this end. You guys can't really see it super well, but like where...
What the fuck is going on here?
Maybe what's going on there?
Down.
Are you guys gonna sit there and look at what's happening?
That is
Jacqueline.
ill-advised.
So, as you approach the area, it looks to be boats. You see a gate being lowered on that bottom right area by the water, and can you not? And it seems to be the lizard folk at the bottom of the stairs seems to be like guarding the staircase. All the lizard folk seem to be more guards, but the rest of the there's people, they're human people or humanoids. Other humanoids seem to be moving like what looks like boxes and other kinds of items.
Do they look destitute, in rags?
Nope.
Evidence of abuse.
They look like normal people.
Okay, then Jack will not. I'm also just walking because they didn't really give a direction on how to get to the stairs.
Nope.
They say it's
said
the
north side.
north side stairs.
They said it's on the north side, up a set of stairs.
Oh.
There's just a stair.
Is it this?
That's the
these?
wall.
Is this guy
Okay.
yelling at me?
Wall.
When I said north, I meant map-wise, not character direction-wise. Sorry. So like up,
Which way?
north,
So this
up that way. In that direction is the direction they would have described.
Okay.
I have to
Here.
delete
Oh, I
doors.
did not see this set of stairs.
Oh!
Oh, when you do that, it makes me like unselect.
So as you guys approach it, it looks like this looks like a dining hall. You see, I think this is the dining hall. Hold on, I might be mixing it up.
Looks like a dining hall.
I think that's what this one is. Give me 1 second though. Yes, this is a banquet hall. At the almost like a pedestal up front, kind of in front with a book in front of him. There seems to be a lizard folk. He kind of has a pot in his hand, looking as if he's like reading off of something. And then the other two in front of you guys are eating currently. And you see the staircases on both sides, the north and south. When I refer to north, east, south, west, I'm talking about the map, not what your characters would see. Sorry.
I was just saying to Chronic, do either one of these stairs lead to the Emperor? We have a meeting with them.
And the guys that are both eating is like they shove like something in their mouth, and you see like almost like a rat tail hanging out of their lips as they kind of suck it in like a spaghetti noodle. One of them points to the stairs behind them.
I go upstairs.
I follow.
Okay, go ahead and group your guys' stuff so I can just drag. So you guys haven't noticed yet.
I noticed that guy. I don't know.
I noticed the weather. That's cool.
Yeah, I've said it, or I didn't say anything, but I noticed it. I just forgot to bring it up. Is it snowing? Right?
Oh,
It's
fuck.
supposed to be
That's what I
rain.
thought.
It's supposed to
Yeah,
be rain. Sorry, guys. I have to get rid of it. It's in the way.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't, like, drag you guys. I couldn't, like, click and drag because it's on the... I can't put it on any other layer but the map layer. There you guys go.
Put it back. Oh.
You guys can walk up the stairs now yourselves.
Okay.
I just...
Whee.
Let's pass.
They are standing at guard and staring at you. They don't seem to react to you yet.
We are representatives of the Ultimate Oculus. We are here to meet your Emperor in order to negotiate deals for their assistance. Or your assistance, I should say.
They, I'm just gonna delete stuff. When you guys see doorways, just pretend you don't see anything. I forgot to
Yep.
do doors in this map. Like, you don't see anything in them if there is
Hey,
stuff.
you have the decency to draw walls for your players. I don't even do that.
So,
We don't do
Um,
it.
as you say that, they kind of look to each other, and one of them reaches, like, around the corner with his head and kind of speaks, in some, words, are they allowed? And kind of, that's, in the short, that's what they say. And then, he just gives a head nod, and then they kind of lower their weapons and almost as if giving you guys a passage down the hallway.
Can it just be implied in roleplay that he's with us?
Sure.
Okay.
What is that?
A person.
I'll approach. I won't give any salute or
Let me make
gesture
sure.
of...
Yeah, okay, he does look
Respect.
exactly like that. He does seem to have a big shield in hand. He has like a spear, and he kind of stands tall and proud, as if like guarding this door. And then he looks all of you up and down, and he walks inside and kind of gestures you in behind him.
Okay.
Make room for everyone.
No, it is.
Because the room's so small, I'm standing that close to him, but narratively, I would not be an idiot and stand that close to what they see as the ruler.
Okay.
It's just a very small room, and tokens are big.
Yeah.
You guys do see what looks like a little bit of a fancier bed compared to like, you know, what most people would have. It's not like amazing, but it's like not made out of hay. And you see a table with paperwork on it. You guys look at the desk and you momentarily see symbols. Many of them. You see symbols of each of the factions. And then you also see symbols of each of the cults scattered among all the information on this man's table. As you approach inwards, he looks to you all and says, and he speaks in common. How may I help you?
We are from the... No, Jerry, say it again.
Ultimate Oculus. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We were sent here to try and find allies against the elemental cults.
Allies you seek, huh? Well,
That is what I said.
what are you willing to give for
What
alliance?
do you want?
Assistance.
With?
A problem that we believe is
see.
being caused by a group of water cultists.
Jack will noticeably stand more attentive.
We believe that something is happening. Downriver, on the way up here, there are many wrecked ships, boats, small groups of what you would call water caravans, scavenged, destroyed, with no trace of what or who, merely that they were attacked on the water. And I have some of the best hunters and trackers near the water lines to make sure that nothing gets in and out so easily. But yet, they somehow evade us. The only people that I know that could do such a thing with that much power and being unnoticed would be water cultists. We have a neutral trade route set up here through the keep. I want everyone to have access to it. They, I believe, do not. And then he grabs like a stack of papers as he slams them down in front of him. As I have been threatened multiple times.
Do you care how we choose to deal with?
If you
these
kill them,
orders?
I do not care. I merely want evidence of if it was them. And that is all. What you do with them is your justice. They are your enemies.
They are also yours.
We will see. I am neutral. And I choose to remain that way until I have a better reason to choose a side.
Fine. Does their heads on the pike work? Or can we just bring you back the symbol that they wear on their chest?
No, I don't care about the body parts. I don't need evidence of they're dead. I need evidence of the crime they committed. If I am correct in assuming that it is water cultists. So, find yourselves through at the keep, investigate, do what you must. Most of the area is fairly well locked down. So, you may ask my people for their information or help. They may guide you. If you find any among my people that are against the neutrality, and they choose a side, feel free to do with them as you please as well.
Is
Interesting.
that choose the wrong side? Is what you imply.
Whatever side you choose.
We may complete this quest for you, but if you are so dead set on neutrality with you and your people, there's no guarantees that you will help us afterwards.
This is proof that you are strong enough to handle yourselves and become an ally. This keep has been held for almost 10 years by us. I plan to keep it that way.
Fine. We will deal with your problem.
And then he kind of puts his head back down towards the table.
I should have asked, up the downstream, did you say he did say downstream, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
downstream.
Okay. Then we take our leave.
Specifically, he said downriver, but yeah, same thing.
Can we borrow a boat? If needed.
I don't believe that a boat would help you. It only may make you a target. So, no.
We'll see what we can do then. And
He says you may find the wreckages about 8 miles downriver. And scattered from then on. It is sporadic. They don't seem to have a specific timing in when they do it, or area.
Would you perhaps be willing to lend us bait to lure out these interlopers?
I believe I want you to do this of your own power. And prove to me that you are going to be worthy allies. If you are representatives of the faction, then they have a reason to have sent you. So I want to see what you can do on your own power.
Very well.
The less resources I have to expend in this situation, the better for all of us.
In your heads. These are semantics. We need to go.
Right. Then we shall take our leave. Then I'll just lock out the room.
And he just kind of puts his head back down into the papers as you guys leave. I just saw what you put, Vash. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
What?
Where did you put?
He knows what he put.
I know what I did.
Not,
He knows what he did.
I did not see anything.
I'm gonna...
You guys can't see it. It's just for John.
Nobody can. Yeah.
Oh.
Special
Can
surprise
you,
for me.
drag us along then as we walk back? I'm assuming you're not gonna literally force us to walk back out of the keep. Just immediately go to where we need to go to get out of here.
I'm gonna drag you guys there. Do you guys want to investigate here or immediately go downriver? You guys don't have to leave the keep, if, like, token-wise. What's gonna happen downriver will be mostly RP and then, like, a random map. If you guys do that.
Just a reminder, we are apparently on some kind of 14-day timer, so can't waste too much time.
We cannot waste. I'm assuming that conversations about stuff like that was in the head. Right?
That was what? Oh, you guys. Sorry.
No, that was out loud to the party.
I'm gonna assume...
In your head, I'd like to get downstream as soon as possible.
This is what we're gonna do. With the... Until you guys all have a way to do it for a period of time, I'm gonna assume, because not all of you are connected right now, that you guys speak out loud unless you specify in head. Just to keep it simple that way. Aiden, if Nash was here, obviously, it would make more sense, but because that way Aiden isn't left out of conversations that you guys are having amongst each other. So if you guys want to have those private conversations, just say, I want to have a private conversation. Like, to each other. Like, hey, we're doing this in head.
Gotcha.
Until he can link all of you guys. Once he can link all of you guys,
Not
then
like
separate.
my beautiful accent.
Yeah, I just dropped my accent, but that's fine. We can do that too, in your heads kind of thing.
Speaks
Then out
perfect
loud
English.
to the party. Do not want to spend too much time here at the keep. I want to get down river as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's
Thanks,
just
Rick.
take care of this.
The hospitality of these places could be better.
Traitors always reveals themselves.
I will say I do have 2 robots.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, yeah, you too.
You have 2 robots?
2
Rowboats.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
If they're
Frenchie.
attacking ships, probably not wise to
Way
travel
down.
downstream as such. But we can perhaps use the rowboat as bait in order for them to attack it.
It is
And
simple,
while
yes.
we hide nearby and get the jump on them.
I think that we should investigate the crashes first.
If you guys can hear me, like, messing with my bag of popcorn, let me know. I'm trying not to be loud, but it's popcorn bag, so you know.
You're fine. But yeah, we should start heading our way there.
Okay, so you guys are going downstream.
Yes.
How do you guys want to do that?
Walk.
Yeah,
Okay,
I vote
just walking
walk
along the stream.
Because
Okay.
going by boat is a poor fucking idea.
Okay. So, you guys... It would take you guys... I'm gonna say you guys got here pretty early, because of where it is. It's probably like 10 right now. It'd take you guys until like 5 p.m. to get there, where you guys are going.
The crash site.
Yes. So, as you guys are walking down, you guys begin to see what he was explaining. Pieces of debris, broken boats, almost like crates in barrels, ripped open, destroyed, waterlogged, kind of scattered and sporadic. There's no pattern. There's no, like, location specifically. It starts, and then it comes, and then it goes, and it just moves around and where it ends up and such. But there seems to be a spot, as you kind of float or move your way down, on the other side of the river, that seems to have a little bit more of a collection of items and crates and such and debris than the rest of the areas.
How wide is this river?
It is. I think it's like 150 feet across. Let me see if I can find out. It's big enough where you need like a way to get across, but not big enough that like it's gonna murder you for getting in the right river kind of thing.
Can we tell how deep the river is too?
Probably not without getting into it.
Okay.
It is probably deep enough that like you guys can't stand in it, but not like It's deep enough where you can't stand and be out of the water at the same time. Like, you'd be underwater if you just stood in it.
Okay.
So probably close to 10 feet deep.
Okay.
I know you said there's no rhyme, reason, or pattern, so the chance of this damage looking at all possible familiar to me is lost, right?
Yeah, it just seems to be like destroyed boats and like shattered wood kind of scattered everywhere.
Sounds good.
Except for that collection of things I told you guys about. You guys do see it's across the river. It's just like a collection. It's not a collection, I want to say it like that. But it just seems to be like things are floating there.
Is it along the shore on the other side? Or is it just kind of like adrift in the middle, like a mass?
No. It's on the shore, on the other side. Like, that's where it seems to be getting washed up. As you guys stand there for a little bit and are making a plan, you guys see a couple pieces of, like, wood float up there as well and get pushed up onto the sand beach area.
Well,
So is it like clogging the river in a way,
Nope.
or?
It's on land. On the
Oh,
other
it's
side.
all on land. I
Yes.
got you. On the other side. Okay, I'm sorry. My mental image was
Washed
on
ashore.
this. I thought it was like basically like a fucking beaver dam of broken ass ships and shit. It's like we could just go walk on it, guys. What are we doing?
Can we determine if it's just literally like washed up, or is it far enough back that it looks like it was dragged up? Like, is it...
From your angle and how far you guys are, you wouldn't really be able to get a good determination of that yet. You would have to go to the other side and see, like, drag marks on the ground or look for things like that.
Gotcha.
Just to see if you could understand that.
So basically, the DM is saying we have to cross the river and fight the thing that's inside it. It'd likely be
Let's-
drowned.
What if we fashion a raft from debris and rope?
We have rowboats.
How does this work? What the fuck? Where do rowboats come from? Do you
I
carry
don't
them in
know.
your
Aiden
back?
has them.
No, they're stickers.
Yeah, essentially.
No, literally.
I don't even. I can,
They're literally
rip them off. They're
so-
patches
Yeah.
on my robe that I have.
Oh, you just like pop it and summon a fucking rowboat?
Rip a patch off it, and yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's pretty
god.
sick.
Okay. Can we do that?
Yeah. I even do it.
Yeah, because I mean, it
all
seems
fit
like
in
there's we aren't gonna solve jack diddly fuck on this side of the river. We have to cross, right? There's
Well, yeah, it's
nothing on
super
our side.
sus. What's going on over there? We gotta find out. Like, what is that?
No, there's nothing on your guys' side. I mean, there's like tiny pieces of wood in here and there, but there seems to be a large collection of debris washed ashore on the other side.
We need to check that
So what
out.
we're gonna do is we're gonna summon a rowboat. And we're gonna put Nash in it by himself.
I'm not letting you guys kill Nash.
I was gonna suggest we put like rope around him, put him in the river, and see what bites him, and then like drag it out.
Drag out what remains.
Yeah.
I mean,
Use it.
there's a few dangerous things that could be in these waters.
I can.
You guys would know, I should outline this, that the water is a lot more dangerous than it used to be. So, like, where, like, salmon used to, like, run in fresh river. I think salmon runs in fresh river. Don't judge me on
It's both.
my knowledge of fish, guys. But salmon that used to run down river used to be fine. You used to be able to, like, maybe go fish them up, have no issues being by the river. But when the cataclysms happened, when the events, the princes came through, like, sea life and other kinds of life got aggressive. So, like, salmon started biting back and, like, fighting and pulling people underwater by, like, grouping up and doing shit like that. So it's not like... And that's for common people, it's a lot more dangerous. But it's more dangerous because things are more aggressive, but it's not like you're going to step in and have your ankles immediately bitten off. It's just typical things that wouldn't be dangerous in the waters are now dangerous. You guys are also not typical people, to be fair, so... Just so you guys get an understanding of how the water feels in the world.
Okay, so here's my other idea. Let's see how big this thing is. It's a small beast. It probably won't work. I can summon a beast that can go on land or water. So, like, I can just kind of have it scout up the water a bit, see what it sees. But if it dies, it dies, and then yeah. And also, I can't see what it sees, so more or less just like, hey, see what bites.
I would pretty much run the creature for you in that situation. Get it, try to run it across to wherever, and then when it gets back.
Do that, or we all go across at the same time and just fight what's in there. We don't
mean, I
want
got-
one person to be caught in the water.
I
by
can also
themselves.
fly, but I also don't want to fly off the other side by myself.
Oh, it can't speak to you, so you would have no way to, like, understand that. Like, what it understands. It understands you, but it can't speak.
Yeah, that's also the other issue.
So, like,
Well,
it
yeah,
gets
then
out.
that's just literally not an option, so we're back to crossing the fucking river. Well,
I mean,
what's the order then? One bruiser in the front, one bruiser in the back, all the squissies in the middle?
Fuck you, I'm a fly.
Okay, then fly.
I mean, I don't know how much can like fit on the rowboat actually.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
Typically,
Well,
it's like 2 people.
Yeah,
I
they're
guess
kind of
it depends
small.
on-
They're an actual vehicle, and they have an actual thing on it, so hold on. They are 10 feet by 5 feet. They can hold Y. 5e, Y.
5 by 10? That's a decent sized
Yeah.
boat.
10 people.
Yeah. It's big. It's not, like, massive. It can fit 0.2 tons.
Wait,
Okay.
Which is a decent chunk of weight. And, well, I mean, all of us together are probably over 500 pounds.
It's a fifth. So a fifth of a ton would be 400 pounds it can carry.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be able to carry one of us, because each of us are a buck something. I don't know how heavy Nash is, but Jack's like 165 pounds.
That says cargo capacity. Hold on. That's just cargo capacity. So
Oh, so you can just hold the weight of 10 people. As long as
I
you're
would-
not, like a Warforged or some banana shit.
I would say that, like, you guys could probably all fit on it, but it would just move a little slow. And that's it. And then, like, no cargo, while you guys are all on it with all your equipment and such.
I mean, yeah, like Warrior, you can be on the boat, and then I can fly and see how the DM punishes me for flying.
Yeah, either way, we're getting punished for doing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some in the boat we go.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you guys want to do? You guys are just opening the boat, throwing it on the river, and trying to, like, use the oars to cross?
Well,
probably
I
go,
mean,
like,
I'm a sailor, so I could, if that helps with anything. Do you have the sailor background?
And then I'll just fly above them, then just keep watch of the water, see what strikes
Hey, and
pop up.
hey, do you guys have oars?
I mean, it says rowboat, right? So I assume it comes with oars.
No, it doesn't. What are you guys going to use as oars?
Debris.
I could double tap the glaive. Use the blade to push. You said it's roughly 10 feet. I'll
Yeah.
use it as a paddle. Get my weapon all nice and rusty and horrible.
I'm just going to wait until you guys
Oh
decide on
wait, it's
something.
magical. Okay.
You guys have the boat ready to kick off. You guys just got to find what are you going to use as oars? I'm letting you guys figure it out and commit. And then once you guys commit,
Using
we'll
the
do
knowledge
stuff.
from my background, I'm gonna take a look around and see if any of the debris would be suitable.
Roll investigation.
Okay. Not great, because Jack is not super intelligent.
Yeah, this is searching for something, not using your knowledge. You would know what would be useful or not. It's just seeing if you can find something.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, if I can. If I can't, I can't. It's...
You find pieces of debris that are thick enough that might be useful as oars, but they're not the sturdiest things in the world, and they're also waterlogged. And I just dropped my phone.
These are very heavy, and they might not work at all, but we could try. I mean, Nash could take one that would solve the weight problem.
Dutcher's committed to flying, so he's probably not useful here.
Can I look for a long... You said the river's like maybe 10 or so feet deep?
About, you would guess from what you've seen. You guys haven't tested it or done anything, but yes, you would probably guess around 10 feet.
Can I look for a really long stick? Pole. Like
Roll
stick.
investigation. Let's see if there's one available for you. You do not find one that you think would be long enough that is just a stick.
Okay.
Like, not a log or stick that's available. Not without cutting a tree down, at least.
I mean, like I said, I could always summon the glaive blade, get us mostly across, then try and use it as a paddle, but that may not work. These glaives have 10-foot reach.
This is me. I'm letting you guys decide. Once you guys decide, we'll get to the rolls and what I decide is going to happen, but I want you guys to commit to something.
Yeah, I know. That was out loud to the party. I might also, something under the water might grab my weapon, and then we're kind of fucked. I mean, I have rapiers, but I didn't build for
I'm
that.
just saying so you guys know, like, you're not waiting on me. Once you guys say, hey, we're good, we're going to commit, then we'll move forward.
Yeah.
But if you do that, and then maybe me and Vash could just grab wood and try and use those as their paddles.
Sure.
Alright.
It is. Was this up?
This way is,
But we don't really have a backup plan.
Alright, so I have an idea. We can
there's
do
no
that,
idea
use
that
whatever
we
you can use with the paddle. We can tie a rope around whatever part of the boat, or someone holds onto it, and then I can fly and try to pull as much as I can. And with all of us, like, you guys rowing and me, like, pulling, we can at least, do something, get somewhere. But then if we get attacked, then I would have to, like, let go of the rope.
I think we just stick with the glaive and the wood plan and see how far we get.
Okay.
We don't want to have you, like, get drugged down or something like that.
Okay.
Because you can fight from a vantage that none of the rest of us could.
Yeah,
So-
I would only be able to attack with, like, spells. I can't use any. Well, I can summon somebody to help me fly, but, we'll see.
Yeah, we dedicate to me using the glaive with the blade out to push us along until I can no longer reach the bottom, and then we'll paddle with the wood we found until we reach the other side, in which I'll use the glaive to pull us on shore.
Everyone, except for Noche, make an athletics check. Because Noche is not assisting you guys in any way.
athletics.
With a total DC of 45. I believe you guys made it, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
32, yep,
By a couple
42,
points.
48, barely. Actually. So, you guys are able to kind of manage your way around using wood, debris, the glaive to kind of get you guys a good, gentle start. Able to guide yourself to the other side of the river.
And then I crack it. No.
Giant crocodile.
And you guys arrive into this, like, little opening, almost, of, like... You can tell, as you guys look around, I think most of you guys would be in nature enough to see, understand that, like, this is, like, an outcropping of water eroding everything around it. Which is why it's just sand.
Is there any way for me to put something back in a patch?
Is it built into the item?
Let me see. Don't even say anything about it, so probably not.
Then I would assume, if it doesn't say, like, anything about, like, you can turn it back into its item or anything, then no. If it has a way that it says you can store items, then sure.
No, so once the last patch is removed, it becomes an ordinary.
So yeah, that means you cannot, like, restore items into it.
Yeah.
Well, rip it off. We'll buy a new one.
I mean, we could just, stow it somewhere and then use it to get back to the other side of the river once we are done.
Alright, I want to
We-
investigate the debris pile.
Yep. What are you guys looking for in it, specifically? You guys looking for anything, or are you guys just generally investigating?
Are
Like
these
a
debris
tank.
piles, like, are they, like, in crates? Or are any of the crates open?
There is a general group of wood. It's like crates, barrels, broken oars, broken ship pieces, like, generally a ton of things, and yes, it is all open and such.
Alright, can I perception to see if there's if this was dragged up, like...
Yeah, go ahead.
Or, okay, and not just washed ashore? My god, my rolls are so bad.
Sorry. I'm getting
Is it-
seeds out of my mouth.
You're good.
As you look around... Sorry, I almost choked on a kernel.
Don't do that.
That kernel was fighting. Holy shit, it did not want to come out of my throat. So, you guys, as you're investigating, you see, alright, Gabe, leave me alone. It seems to... It seems that the water has, like, washed away a lot of it and kind of shaped the area, so even if there was drag marks, you don't see any now.
Okay.
No! Go away! These are my seeds.
All right. I want to get close enough to not, like, I don't want to touch anything.
Okay.
But I do want to look in the crates and the open stuff.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll. Are you messaging me something, Jack? And that's why?
Yeah, my 2 GM button's not working.
I don't know how it works with the thingy. No.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
Smells like water.
Figured.
Not much else. I mean, there's like the mixture of like, the fish and such, but mostly natural smells.
Okay.
That you can see that there's objects in there. There's like silver forks, maybe bronze forks, but they're all rusted, destroyed. There's like pieces of rusted weapons and armors. There's various things throughout this, even rations and foods that have been molded and rotted. God damn it. And you can tell that these were likely trading caravans or trader ships, but based on this variety of things that are left over. But everything that is of use is destroyed, except you find a glass bottle, completely unbothered and undamaged, open with the rest of the debris. It is almost just like a large vial. It's just with the rest of the debris, as if it had floated with the rest of it. Lay down.
Okay. Is it sealed? Is there something in it?
No, it is open. It is literally just
A large
an
vial?
open, empty, large vial.
I take it and put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Nice.
It would be superior sized.
Right. So everything's rotted, and I don't know. Moldy, gross. This looks like merchant ship supplies that never made it to its destination.
Does it look like if, like, there's, like, footprints leading away from, like, the debris?
You can attempt a survival check.
And I'm not good at that, but let's try it. 10.
You don't see any humanoid footprints. You see, like, minor things of, like, animals and such, but nothing that seems to stand out.
Are any of those, like, no, like, huge footprints or anything?
No.
Like a giant gator or whatever?
No.
Okay.
Any sign of
It's like
fighting?
deer and stuff.
Okay.
If there was signs of fighting, it doesn't seem to be there anymore. I would say that would have went along with the perception checks.
I was gonna say, is the wood too waterlogged to tell if it was burned at any point?
It would still be, like, dark colored. It does not seem to be burned. Whatever it is, it seems to be splintered and shattered.
Okay. I look at Aiden. You cannot recall that boat, right?
I cannot.
What if we sent it down the river and just watched what happened?
I'm gonna
Just
say-
keep it.
That you guys are probably at about 6 o'clock right now, so the sun's starting to go down.
Better yet, we should send it down the river, but put some of the debris on it to make it seem like it has cargo.
Get ourselves back across the river, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's what we should do. I start loading the boat with some debris to look like it's weighed down.
Who else is going with him?
I'm not going in the motherfucker.
No, we're
I
gonna
know.
just.
I'm talking about on the edge. I know. I'm not
Oh,
done.
on the edge?
Yeah, you guys are going to where the
Nash
boat will arrive
is
on the edge of the water.
super helpful, so he would.
Anyone else?
Near the water?
Yeah, just like by the water's edge where the boat is, helping load the boat.
Nope.
Sure.
I'm looking
probably
around
not.
for.
Okay,
Yeah, I would be looking around.
so you two are out of it. There are other three. Make perception checks. You guys tell me what it is. I am multitasking, so I cannot see it.
Oh, I didn't realize both me
Unfortunate.
and Nash are half wisdom based. Top's Nash, bottom's me.
I am not on the page yet. Tell me what you rolled.
19.
I rolled a 19. Nash rolled like dick.
Okay. What'd you roll, Andrew?
19.
So, as you guys are kind of loading things onto the boat, getting things steady, you see the waves, or you see waves in the water, a little bit different than the rest of the movement of the rest of the river.
I immediately grab Aiden and shove him away from the bank of the river. And then, if there's time, because I know what's coming, I will try and back myself and Nash up.
Okay. You guys back up, and you see the waves almost dissipate for a second.
What was that? They said the waves, but
What?
I have seen many times on my travels along the coast the destruction that that cult brings. They prefer to use waves. I fear if we stand too close to the water, it will bring them upon us.
And as you guys do look to the sky, it is not a full moon, but it is a pretty close. If you guys
Would
don't
I be-
know,
maybe-
moon-
Means high tide.
I mean, okay.
Well, Jack would
wouldn't-
just say
yeah.
it's
I
high
was gonna
tide.
do. I was gonna do a
Okay.
nature check.
Not Nash, Vash and Noche, you guys probably wouldn't know this is happening, obviously, because you guys are doing your own thing, which is why I gave them the perception
Oh,
checks.
okay.
You
I see what
you
you
guys are investigating your guys' stuff. You guys aren't like crazy far from each other. You guys are probably like 50 feet away from each other, but
But also, yeah, Jack's been on
Mhm.
on the water for like 40-something years, so he knows full moon means high tide.
do you think that means somebody is watching us?
Do
Or
not
they
know.
just-
Fortunately, my interactions with the cult is very limited. I've just seen the aftermath and heard the stories.
Are there any like trees? Like, is it forest area?
yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's like foresty, but yeah, it's like your typical like it's kind of like forest is the best way you could explain it, but yeah, there are like trees in the line. It's not like dense thickets, but there is water. There is trees. Sorry, ignore me.
yeah.
My brain did a thing. I think you know what my brain did.
Yeah, I know what you meant, but can I just like from where I am just try to just look at the tree line, see if I can see anything? Like
Yeah, go
people,
ahead and make
specifically
a
humanoid?
make a check.
Make a perception,
Yes, perception. Looking would be perception indeed.
perceiving.
Yes, you would be
20
perceiving.
total, not
20 total. You don't see anybody in the tree lines. The only things that you see are eyes of owls or maybe even bats, other nocturnal creatures with the glow that kind of is reflected off the moonlight, but nothing humanoid that you can tell.
For some reason, I feel that there's a specific reason that all of the crashes are on this side of the water. just punch.
I'll head back over to the rest of the party.
You would see them, like Aiden and Jack, kind of looking at each other, looking towards the water, almost as if suspicious of something, standing almost
Yeah,
at guard.
Jarek's suspicious why he's in a different campaign now.
You guys find anything? See anything?
It is possible. I'll reach behind and grab stick, or grab the glaive and ride it. Oh, fuck.
Okay, you take 6 lightning damage.
Bummer. The right says it deals necrotic damage here. Are you changing that?
Oh, no, you would take
It's
unresistable.
unreducible
Yeah.
necrotic.
Yeah.
And as the lightning kind of runs up and down the blade, I'll stab it in the ground next to me and continue to look in the same directions that Aiden is, but he seems like he looked pretty good.
Okay.
It is possible that something is watching us. When you approach the water, you can see a swell of waves. When you back away, it goes away. The reason that is strange is that it is a full moon tonight. I spent more than enough time on water to know that that is high tide. High tide does not just go away when you back away from the water.
Does it actually keep on doing that? Like, if we were to get closer to the water, you see the waves start acting up again?
I don't know, you're gonna get closer?
You are not. You take a step and I'll grab you by the scruff of your fucking neck. I shove Nash forward now. So, we are either being watched, or with much more power, but powers that I have seen from the cults, they have enchanted the waters of the river. One of the two. Suggestions?
Can I take one singular slow step towards the water?
Sure. You
Does
take a
anything
step.
change?
Nope.
How much light is out?
Enough to see, but like if something's outside of your guys' dark vision, then it would be able to hide really well. I don't know how else to explain that. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
I'll scoop up a handful of the sand and just kind of throw it at the surface of the water.
You see it kind of just like sink. But
Just normal.
yeah, nothing specific.
Why did the water not try and kill us when we were on the other side of the river?
As if my memory serves correct, the water did not swell until it was dark. Again, that is not how high tide works. Something is here. Or something is enchanted the water.
My
One
guess
of
is
the
it's in
two.
the water, watching us.
It is possible. This cult has very strange control over the waters. Very strange. Strange enough that it could maybe even possibly make Talos jealous.
Are we near a tree?
Not quite. You guys can move towards one. It'd probably be about 20 feet away from where you are.
Okay, that's not too far. I'll go over to the tree
Yeah.
and climb it.
Okay.
And then I want to get a good look at the river and see if... I don't know. It's not clear, is it? So
No, not really. Between the moving of the waves and everything, it kind of is... I don't want to call it murky. It's not like gross water, but it is definitely like not super easy to see through. And being also at night, seeing through it would be like super easy.
yeah. anything along the coastline. Out of the ordinary. There's got to be like a person or something somewhere. That's what I'm looking for.
There is no humanoid creatures out, except for you guys, obviously.
What do you see with your elf eyes, Vash?
Nothing. It's frustrating as hell.
That is not helpful. Nor is it good. Out loud, like at the top of my lungs. We will not fall for your trap. We have all night. Just back into the woods. Take your pick.
Doesn't seem to be a response.
Didn't expect there to be one. Well, it seems as they want to toy with us. They want us to go into the water where they are stronger. It is in this thing, and the DM can feel free to correct me, but from what I gathered from the stories that we have shared a little bit, they do not enjoy fighting on land. The reason that all of the damage, or most of the damage that I have seen is on the coast, is that for a reason. They will want to pull us into the river and fight us there.
The
If
Colts.
they are here. Or the river is enchanted, or there's something inside it, who knows?
The
Anyway
Colts.
around, I think we need to get to the river.
The Colts are mysterious. So everything I have said is what you guys would know, and everything that like you guys pick up on is what you guys pick up on. But to know information, unless I've specifically told you your character would know this, it is all assumption based. Like that is why the factions want you guys to look for information as well, because nobody knows shit about the Colts anymore. The Colts have gotten powerful enough that they've like erased things from the history books. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also kind of implied that an elemental cult's gonna want to fight in their element. Like that. Duh.
So, what do you guys want to do?
So it seems as the only way we're going to trigger a possible conversation and or fight is to stand in the fucking river. So, with only one path forward that we have found, who volunteers? No one? Then fuck it. And why can I stand in the water? Not super deep, like maybe like halfway up my shin. Or calf, whatever you want to call it.
Nothing seems to happen yet.
Go deeper.
How deep are you going at this point?
We'll go up to mid-thigh.
You could probably get to your, like, you'd be able to get to, like, your hip, and then it would almost be like a drop-off into the river itself.
I'd get to mid-thigh. Does the water swell?
Nope, nothing moves yet.
I really like this character. To my hip.
Is
You move into the water, and as you and your companions scan, nothing.
the boat?
Okay.
I'm gonna like stand really close to the boat. Not like really close, next to the boat.
Okay. You are at the boat. You're close to it. You guys try to look, and you don't see anything.
Guess I'll walk back out of the river, annoyed that I'm now wet. Actually, I wouldn't be annoyed. I spent so much time at sea. Wet is probably a very second nature to Jack.
You think maybe we didn't go far enough?
Well, I got to the point that I got to, and I went to take another step, and it felt like there was a massive drop off. So we might not
Oh.
want to do that.
No, not into the river. I mean down the river. Is there more? Like, do we need to keep going?
You guys could look down the river, like, without doing a whole lot, and you guys could see that most of the debris, wherever it ends up, is in your area. If there's debris past it, it's probably not of consequence.
Then we can revert to the boat plan. Load it up. Shove it into the water.
See what happens, yeah?
I agree.
I mean, it beats sitting here with our thumbs in our asses, so.
You put your thumb in your. Oh! I see. Zinnia, that's what we do.
So, you guys take some time to load some debris, and you guys just push the boat into the water.
Yeah, me and Nash, like, with, like, all the strength we have to make sure it gets, like, towards the middle of the water.
Do you want to rope
It
it?
would... Oh, good.
Do we want to tie a rope
do we
to
want to
it?
rope it?
Just to make
I
sure
do
we don't-
have rope from my background. It's
Yeah.
silken rope, which is usually fairly weak, but
I
it
have
is
hempen rope.
well, then we'll use that.
So, how much of it are you going to use to tie it off and kind of push it into the water?
What is it? How many feet do I have? Fuck.
You should start out with like 50.
50. It's usually
It's
50
usually
as default.
50.
A set of rope, air quote, is 50 feet always. If you don't get the fuck away from me, I'm going to punch you. Go away.
Yeah, water cult.
Oh,
Go.
okay,
How
sorry.
far out was that drop off?
Oh,
You probably walked about 15 feet out. And then that, like, drop off into the rest of the river would have been there.
Well, I don't want to cut
Like-
the fucking rope, actually, so let's just use all 50 feet.
Okay. Use all 50
Yeah.
feet, tie it rope, and you guys are just pushing it out into the center?
Yeah,
or as far as it'll go?
The three of you holds the rope, and me and Nash will push the boat with all the weight that we have to try and get it to the center of the river.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
I can't do a Scottish accent, but yes. Perfect. And we shove the boat.
I think he's going for... I'm pretty sure he's going for, like,
I think he's going for Irish.
Native
technically.
Yeah, it's like a northern
Native
Irish.
American. I don't remember if we talked about it.
He told me Irish.
Oh. I think I had a conversation with him a long time ago then.
Top of the morning to you, Lord.
So, you guys are able to push it out. There's no problems. It takes, the time to tie it a little bit. You push it out into the water. And then you all see that wave again. It pushes the boat, and it kind of rocks the boat. And then you see it fight against the tide. And you see another wave push the boat. Actually push the boat. Changes the direction of the boat almost. And then nothing. You guys wait for about 10 minutes and nothing.
I think we have to be in the fucking boat. Which is going to make this way more difficult than I thought. We cannot sustain a fight in the water. And the two bruisers will help everyone pull the boat back to shore.
Yep, and it would just take some time, but you guys will be able to do it.
So
think it-
then it seems that we must be inside the boat.
Noche, how long does your fly last?
I can just fly.
Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, so why don't you get in the boat? And then when the waves start fucking shit up, you just fly away.
Because if I'm not fast enough, something will drag me under.
And
So
then once he's
risk
under,
I'm willing
flying
to
is going to be... flying is going to be very difficult for him once he's wet.
Actually, surprisingly, bats can't swim.
We're not talking about swimming.
Oh, well, yeah, flying out of it, yeah. Well, I think some bats can, actually. But it's very difficult. So.
Yeah, we're not talking about realistic right now. We're talking about D&D mechanics.
Actually,
you're a humanoid pet.
It would make it difficult. He would know that, like, if he's fully submerged in water and wet, he would be slower normally, but that's not accounting for the gear that he carries as well. Being submerged in the water and also having to carry that while flying. It would not be a super easy thing for him to do. Or safe.
Do you think it needs
Uh,
people in the boat? Or does it I don't know. Is it the cargo? Does it know that the cargo is shit?
Okay, I kind of have an idea, maybe. Okay, again, I can summon a thing. I can make it look as much of a lizard folk I can, probably like a weird gator or something. I can make it whatever color I want. So I could probably summon like a greenish gator. And does anybody have clothes so we can dress it up and then put it on the boat and just kind of set it off and see what comes?
So if you were to,
It's a goofy idea, but
Can we please dress up a gator?
I want to
Do
dress up a
have
gator, man.
disguise kit.
you would not be able to make it lizard folk. It would be a beast. It would look
No,
like
yeah,
a beast.
no, yeah, but like as close as I can, like yeah, like a
The people
gator.
watching
But
us from the trees are like, look at these fucking morons.
let's...
Is that a gator in a top hat? What the fuck?
Okay, now we got to commit.
This
In
is who the
boat.
factions picked to fight us? Like,
I actually have a set of fine clothes.
Oh man, he could actually put a gator on top hat. This is going awful. What have I done?
Hey man, you want to make this scripted as fuck? I'm gonna make it as goofy as fuck.
I mean, yeah, either we've missed all the DCs, but nothing else has worked. We're running out of ideas, man.
So is that what you guys are committing to? You're gonna cast a spell, make a gator, and then put it in a top hat. Send it in the boat
Johnny's
and
just
send
like,
it
I
across the water."
cannot fucking believe this is their fucking plan.
What if we put some gold in the boat?
Okay, I
This
can.
just wealth, more money can be made.
You guys, if you can immediately look around and see the amount of cargo and crates that you have, that you guys don't have the loot to equate to it. Unless you guys gave up, like, all of your belongings.
I say we dress up a gator, put some more debris on it, set it out, see what happens.
Let's dress up a gator and put 50 gold in his pocket.
I'm just making sure, is that what you guys are committing to?
As a fellow DM, this is the greatest thing.
Can he have a monocle too?
If we can find one.
I want Mr. Peanut Gator.
I can technically make him look however I want, so he can just have one eye closed. Or I can just tell him to, like, close one eye.
Yes, this is a plan we dedicate to, because fuck it, I guess.
No, Shay, it's your spell slot, or your cast. Is this what you're going with?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. So you summon an alligator. And it sits on its back, as much as an alligator could. It looks fucking stupid because it's an alligator. And them bending their heads isn't, like, necessarily a normal look. And you put a top hat on it, you put some clothes on it, it rips a little bit because it's a fucking alligator. And then you put him in the boat like a good little boy, and you push him across the water with the rope and everything.
You sound so frustrated.
And then, as you watch the gator just kind of sit in the boat with a top hat and a monocle and nice ripped fancy clothes, you see the waves swell again and push the boat. And the alligator kind of like does what it can to turn its head towards you all. And then the river swells again.
I'm gonna command him to, like, rock the boat. Or, like, to, like, kind of, like...
Death roll.
Yeah, roll the boat. Just kind of, like, wiggle him a bit. Just to see, like, maybe he's kind of struggling to keep, like, hold on, but, like, just kind of, like, wiggle in the boat. As it's, like...
You see an alligator wiggle. And the boat begins to rock a little bit. And then you see the waves swell again. And then swell again. And I'm debating what I want to do to you guys. Hold on. Because you guys are fucking pussies. Holy shit.
It's 50 feet
What?
out, right?
I'm-
Yeah,
so
no,
take that
the
extension.
answer to the puzzle is get in the boat and go in the middle of the water.
Yeah, it is, but, like, I also put my gator at the top hat of it, so, like, I don't know.
Nah, I knew the answer
So-
a while ago. I was just trying to find a way around it.
I
Hold
want
on.
to... Alright, so I'm going to extend a hand, and you're going to see me just form a translucent, pink, ethereal, glowing blade out of nowhere. Wow. And then I'm going to whip it at the wave as it starts pushing the boat around.
Wow.
Yeah, be fucking amazed, okay?
And you're gonna throw it directly at the wave.
Yep. I want to hit
Make
the
it a-
wave with my dagger.
Make an attack roll
Uh-huh.
at disadvantage because you're definitely. Never mind. It doesn't even matter. You don't hit.
Yeah. Okay.
You kind of throw it, and just the wave is kind of. It's just the rest of the water, so it's kind of hard to aim it and predict. Flies past it, and in the moment that your blade flies past it, you see what looks like a large surge of water just creep over and slam the alligator through the boat, destroying the boat, and the alligator almost disappears into the water with it.
Holy shit, did I just do that?
No,
No.
that was the water. I told you the fucking alligator wouldn't work. I mean, I guess I kind of did. It exposed what happens if we go in the center of the water. But clearly, the gods above want us to go in the fucking water. So we go in the fucking water.
Okay.
I go in the
I-
fucking water.
Can I yell out for my gator to return?
He's
You-
dead.
See a couple of bubbles float to the surface and nothing. And then you see a top hat float to the surface.
Slightly ripped. The broken monocle.
Perfect
Rest in
condition.
peace, Sir Gator Wolf.
Perfect condition. He spits the top hat back out. I just want the gator.
So, are you guys just going to the edge of the water for now? Like, together?
Nope, I just start fucking walking in. They don't follow me, that's their fucking problem. It's time to just
Now we're
move on.
following.
We've had a goofy fun.
Are you guys...
Oh, yeah.
What are you guys doing as a group? This is a commitment thing. Again, once you guys commit, then we'll do stuff.
I'm just gonna wait on shore, seeing that the wave hit something. I'm just gonna. I think I kind of know what it is now. I'm just gonna wait for that same thing to happen and just like firebolt it.
I'm following it a good 15, 20 feet behind Jack.
Okay.
Nash is likely next to me, because that's what Jimmy would probably do.
Okay.
I'm gonna be chilling by Vash.
Okay. And you guys get to, like, the edge of the water where that drop-off goes down. And then you guys do what? Just swim out into the open water?
What the fuck else are we supposed to do? Summon the second boat? Waste another boat?
Yeah, you could. You don't have any oars, to be fair.
Summon a second gator. Unfortunately, I can't do that. So
No.
I begin to wade off of the drop-off
Okay.
to where I can't reach the bottom anymore.
At least he's dead.
Give me a second. Sorry. Ow.
I'm going to
Come on.
like,
There we go. Sorry, I meant
float.
things myself.
Do I want to? No, I'm gonna like lay on my back and float down with my lute. Yeah, so I can play it.
Okay. Well, this is gone now. Give me a second. I am setting something up.
Everything is gonna be super like out of tune.
Oh, fuck.
Water all in the strings and shit.
Nash, Aiden, and Jack, put yourselves here.
How big is the river?
And the other two, put yourselves, like, over here.
Oh, you moved me.
Hey, moved the
Entire screen.
I was in front. Nash
know.
was right behind me. I thought Vash went with us.
I
in the
was.
water.
I'm like 10 feet
You're like
behind you,
15
I
feet behind me.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you can be... Aiden's kind of floating a little bit by himself. Okay. And then I need
That's-
everyone to roll initiative. With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yes, because you guys do not know what the fuck is happening.
Damn it.
Do
tried to
I-
hit the disadvantage
do I also
button.
get disadvantage on this?
Yes, you do. Because you still don't
Okay.
know... You don't see the creature.
Okay.
Damn it, bro. Oh my god.
Cool.
How the fuck?
Alright. And as you guys approach in the water, you guys see the surges of waves move.
Oh, we have to roll twice. Okay.
Yes.
Like actually
Well, let me
clicking
just hit
disadvantage
the
doesn't do anything on it,
yeah.
and it.
No,
not
for
on
initiative it doesn't.
Okay.
It's kind of dumb. And then,
So
in a sudden burst, the water seems to form into a shape. And it is going to strike probably Jack. Because he's
Is
the
it a
furthest
water
out.
weird?
It indeed is.
Yeah, I figured as much.
That is a... Ooh, that's the wrong number. Okay,
15,
it is a
16,
18 total.
That hits.
You were going to take...
Ding, ding.
14 cold damage, and you are grappled by it.
Sure.
And then, that was its surprise round, so we start at the top of the round. Jack, it is your turn. You are grappled by the creature.
Okay.
You can feel like, almost like water kind of crushing your body as you're tucked into it. You have disadvantage on it because you are in water, trying to swing a weapon.
Oh, yeah. The reason we tried to avoid the water and then you called us pussies for it? Cool.
If you guys stepped on the boat, he would have just fought you on the boat, by the way.
Well,
He wouldn't have just smacked the boat.
No, he would have. He would have eventually, or tried to do damage to it, but he would have fought you guys on the boat and tried to drag you guys under with him, so you guys would have had a better chance on the boat. The idea that I was planning on how you guys were gonna do this was tying a rope, and getting your size one by one across the river to the other side, and he would have attacked you while you guys were all on the rope, or grappling hook, or whatever fucking thing you guys managed to get. But you guys got a boat and got across at night. This is supposed to happen by the way.
But you didn't expect my gator dressed up plan, now did you?
No. So I did not. So instead,
For some fucking reason.
but you guys had a boat. I totally forgot you guys had the rowboat. So I was gonna instead of you guys fighting in the water attached to like a rope or a grappling hook, and it being like, oh, this is still a hard fight, I was gonna let you guys ride on the boat, and then it would have came out of and attacked you guys on the boat, and you guys would have had an advantage because you guys wouldn't have been in the fucking water with it. It still would have been able to hit you guys, but it would have been a lot harder for it to do this.
well, sucks to suck. Here we die.
And
Wide
then
is the river?
Nash. Wide, super wide. Not enough. You guys are in difficult terrain right now, because you guys are swimming through the river.
Oh.
At half movement, he'll try and move back as far as he can without getting out of range.
Okay.
Is he able to touch yet?
Touch what?
The base of the river so he can stand. He's not swimming while trying to swing.
Oh, you guys would have to be back here, because he would wait until you're at the center of the river, or
Okay.
very
Well,
deep.
then at disadvantage.
An 18 will most definitely hit it,
Nice.
and his thing is magical.
Yes. It is put magical here. From the thing, I assume.
So it takes. Yes, it's from Aiden's thing. So he takes damage. Anything else? Nash.
For Nash, no.
Okay, Vesh. A 16 with disadvantage. You guys are fighting in water. I wouldn't say you guys are fish people. You guys aren't comfortable with this. A 16 does hit it.
Cool water weird is smart.
Are you throwing this at it? Is that what you're doing?
We cannot hear you if you are speaking.
Yes, you are muted.
sorry. Oh my god. Yeah. Yes. Throwing.
Okay. 7 psychic damage.
Plus this. Ooh.
I would not say you guys are threatening it right now. You would not be able to apply a sneak attack. Plus you have disadvantage. You can never apply a sneak attack with disadvantage. No matter the situation. If you have
I learned that
disadvantage,
the hard
you
way.
can- Yeah. If you ever have disadvantage, you cannot use sneak attack. Even if, it has, 17 people around it.
Flat roll because I would have advantage, but disadvantage, right?
Yep.
So 21.
So that does it. 3 psychic. Anything else from Vash?
Nope, that'll do it.
And then this creature is going to take... you're going to see it kind of like form into a wave and then crash down onto Nash now. 15 against Nash. I believe that is his armor class.
That is his armor class, yes.
So he's gonna... He's gonna take 11, 14. 17 cold damage and also be grappled. No, he does not have a limit to the things he can grapple because he is water. And then it would be Aiden's turn because he can't do much else right now.
I want to try a thing, but I feel like it might not. It might be stupid.
Dude, I just dressed up a gator in a tap hat. You'll be fine.
It's not fireballing a phoenix. You'll be all right.
It is not.
My favorite thing is Nico.
Can't be that stupid though.
Nico's always like, I did something really stupid too once. I tried to use a psychic damage on a giant golem. I was like, dude, that's not as bad as fireballing a phoenix. Relax. I love Garrett, but like, come on, man. It's a fucking phoenix. Anyways.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the
Okay, what kind of save is that?
it's what kind of save is it? What does it say? Wisdom.
Wisdom. It fails with a 10. Let me see what its intelligence score is.
That's why I was like
I mean, it's smart enough to bait us out. It's gotta be
I
at
feel
least
like it's
somewhat
gotta
smart.
be at least 5, like
Predatory instincts are not necessarily
yeah.
signs
see-
of intelligence.
You see the wave, kind of like, the creature almost like, it doesn't fall into a fit of laughter, because it can't fucking laugh, but
Yeah.
you see it like, almost like, soothe out and turn into like, almost a normal wave amongst the rest of them. It stands out, you can see it, but it's almost like mellowed out. And it does release its grapple from the other two.
Oh, yes. Are we still
can't-
doing this thing?
It cannot be prone, just as a heads up.
Fair. I mean, we are in water.
Yeah.
It's just
It's just,
uncontrollably laughing water
It-
creature.
yeah, it is just kind of like mellowed out, rather than laughing uncontrollably.
I will. Fuck it. Can you use multiple spell slots at a turn?
Yes, as long as one is an actual bonus action. I don't have that rule like normal
Okay.
D&D. Like normal D&D, I don't apply that because I think it's bullshit. But in if you're playing regular raw rules, then yes, you're only able to use one leveled spell slot a turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna healing word. Jack.
Okay. Roll the dice up. As you guys hear Aiden try to sing a song to do his stuff, he just like 8 healing to Jack.
Oh
And-
man, is it half movement or is?
Yes, it is half
Okay.
movement. It's just difficult terrain, nothing else. Unless it grapples you, then it's gonna be worse if it's
Yeah.
able to pull you down. And that's it. When does it make it? At the end of its turns?
Something like that.
The end, and each time it takes
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope. I just moved.
Okay. No change.
Action summon Stum.
Okay.
He has a free action point when he's summoned. Bonus action, give him an extra action point, and he's gonna, if he hits, dump it all into his attack. Oops, I didn't mean to do that at disadvantage, but that's a 24 hit.
24 does it.
Okay, then he'll do it like this. That was weird. 12 thunder.
And it does take the damage in full, and it nothing. It makes a save. It succeeds with a total of 15. So it is no longer. You guys see the waves like surge back up as the creature kind of takes life back into itself. Anything else? Chase turn?
Blah blah blah. That's my turn.
All right, Jack.
Swing.
Okay.
Oh, right, disadvantage. Cool.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing over there?
Nash swings.
Okay. A 9 will
Cool.
miss. Vesh. No, go away. I don't want you against my chair. You're muted again, Vesh.
Fuck. Alright, I moved 30 feet back.
You can only move half your feet, or it's double
All right,
movement.
15 feet, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
You're good. I just wanted to make sure that was tracked because I
3 spaces, my bad.
was yelling at my dog when he moved, so I didn't see how much he actually moved.
And then we'll do it again with the psychic blade.
Oops. What the fuck? Am I on the light layer? What is this? This is your shore. Or like your standing up area.
Okay.
Okay. Throwing it. Are you at disadvantage?
I have
yet?
Vex, so I hit with my last attack. So that would give me advantage, but
Can
I'm
you-
at disadvantage, so it's flat,
Hold on.
right?
Because Vex is a dagger thing, right? I don't know if I want to allow that to rule.
You said it was the
Nyx-
psychic blades. Was a Vex. It says it in the thing too.
Where does it say that? In like 2024 or something?
Yeah, the 2024 rules for soul knife. Because I did ask you, the offhand is a D4 for some reason. So I said, is that Nick? And you said, no, they're both Vex.
I'm reading. Because it is very, very powerful, obviously. We'll roll with it for now. If it becomes like a problem, then we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Three psychic. I believe that brings it to bloodied. Yes. Technically, it's bloodied off the first attack.
What does a bloody water weird look like?
You just see its like energy kind of like dissipate. So instead of being like this full surging wave and like the roiling like water coming up constantly, it would just kind of like die down a little bit and be a lot like it would be smaller and like weaker looking.
So like instead of like a concentrated stream, it looks more like a fountain, like the water falling down.
Yeah, it's just a lot weaker in potency.
Okay.
Anything else, Vash?
No, that's my turn.
All right, then this creature is going to surge. It's gonna actually move away from you guys. You guys can take attacks of opportunity if you'd like. Each.
Yep.
What this gonna be?
14 and 16.
They'll both hit, both of you guys.
Okay.
As you hit it, you'll realize that your damage goes through normally.
Oh, mine? Okay.
So 15 damage total? Yes, you guys' damage goes through fully, both of them. Obviously, his is magical, so you would assume that, but... and then you're going to... Oh,
Because I'm an idiot, and I forgot this all last night, I'm going to try and savage attack that.
okay.
Okay, I'll take the 7.
Does Savage Attacker let you choose?
Yeah, you
Or is it
can
just
roll
like re-roll?
twice. Yep, roll twice, take whichever result I want. Which I could just set it up to where I roll damage twice each time, but it seems superfluous.
Yeah. And then it will... I already rolled it for the 7, so... And then it's going to try to just... You guys, again, see it, like, turn into like a wave and try to crash down on Aiden.
Yep.
Is this an attack?
Yes.
Eyeless it.
Huh?
I will eyeless it. -1.
It was blood
Okay.
curse.
It is a 19 total, then, with the ninth one.
Bummer. I tried, buddy.
They rolled a 15.
It'd be like that sometimes.
You
I
know
gotta
what's
try
bonuses?
though, because it's the blood curse I took.
11 damage, Aiden. Cold, specifically. Not that it matters for you. And then you are grappled by it.
Oh, okay.
So you are restrained while this is happening. You cannot move. And then it's your turn.
Mhm. I technically do something that's illegal. Huh?
Yeah,
I don't want to.
it's not drowning you yet.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We will likely rest after this, right? Fuck it, I don't care. I'm going to. I'm pretty sure I copied it over. I'm gonna cast command, and command
Okay.
it to drop me.
What word do you use specifically?
Drop.
Is that wisdom again? I don't remember what command is. I don't remember if it is wisdom. 16 total.
Okay. That is unfortunate.
Yes, it is. So it just does not drop you.
Yep. Okay. I can't. I mean, I guess I could heal somebody or heal myself. But we're gonna take it and move on.
Noche. Oh.
Okay. Firebolt.
Okay.
Probably not a
Nope.
bonus action. Give Sturm a thing. We're gonna do Conjure Strike or Conjure Strike range. I don't know why it's a +7. Should be 12.
That will miss.
Okay, and that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, Jack.
I 5, 10, 15. Is half movement? I'm sorry. Is half movement rounded up or down? I have an odd. I have 35 technically.
I rounded up.
Rounded up. Okay. I mean, I would still be able to reach him, but for future rulings in case I need it.
Yeah.
Boop boop. 19.
That will hit. So, how do you want to kill this creature?
Aiden will have like just the tip of a glaive appear like half an inch from his face, and I'll just kind of like almost like suplex the creature off of him back into the water.
As you, like, tear the creature in half and the electricity flows through it, dissipating the life energy of it, you see it kind of trickle out into the water. Nothing happens. This time. And you see the creature itself almost just, like, become nothing as it just kind of spreads out into the water.
Oh.
And
Sorry, I did not nick you, did I?
No.
and you guys are able to drag yourselves back to the shore.
Why is the water around you yellow?
What? He's nothing.
Wife's going to bed, guys. I'll be right back.
Alright. So you guys are able to drag yourselves back to shore and discuss amongst yourselves.
Jack and Nesh are here. Strength's needed.
Okay.
Well, that was quite interesting.
We still need to prove away what was causing the trouble.
Well, now that the creature is gone, perhaps we investigate more thoroughly about the danger of being attacked from something. Though I'm not sure how much evidence it would leave behind. Seemed more... Well, it's quite tactical, so who knows?
Was that just a wild beast, or was that something under the control of the cultists?
Can I do a check to, like, figure out what kind of... Well, I guess I know what it is. I mean, it's pretty obvious, the fucking water snake thing. So, yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, it is obviously not like a normal, natural creature.
Yeah, it was obviously made of water, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe not under direct control of the water cult, but probably most definitely associated.
Well, I just hope the Emperor will take our word for it.
Perhaps we can salvage more things that from the wreckage or the debris.
So
See if they had left anything behind.
that creature just basically turned into the water itself.
Yeah, you kind of just saw, like, what were the waves of the creature that were, like, getting poured into it kind of just, like, dissipate into the water and become, like, unrecognizable with the rest of the water.
Yeah, can I search the debris a bit more to see if like anybody left anything behind? I doubt it, but you know, might as well give it a shot.
How long are you going to search for? And roll me a perception check.
I guess it depends on everyone else. I'll give it like a good, let's say 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking we'd likely rest up here.
Not bad.
anyways.
15.
You don't see anything that would... The only thing that stood out about this whole area was that glass bottle that Vash had found. Everything else is destroyed,
Actually,
shattered, broken. The only thing that was in pristine, unbothered condition was that glass bottle.
actually, Vash, may I see the bottle for a second?
Yeah, no problem. I'll take it out of my bag. Hand it to him.
Can I... Does this bottle seem magical in any nature? Like if it can contain a creature, like such as the thing we encountered?
I'm gonna say that you have no idea. Because
idea.
without identify or detect magic to tell you, you're not gonna know. Like you
Guess
have
what,
to use a
baby?
spell
I
to
have
know.
identify.
Oh,
Are you gonna cast
okay.
identify on the glass bottle then?
Hell yeah.
So burn that spell slot, and it is a glass vial.
Cool.
Arcana checks are not detect magic, guys. Sorry.
I know, but like, I was like, hey.
No,
like,
I just want to make sure that you guys know that in the future. It's like the same
No,
thing
I
with
know, but
insight
like,
checks.
like obviously, like this thing was used to transport that thing to over there. So I was like wondering, like, hey, is there any way to know, or is that just like player character intuition?
That's gonna be that player character intuition.
Okay. Then I believe this bottle here was used to transport the creature, and essentially dumped here to do it as it pleased. This is the best evidence we're going to get.
When you guys get back to the keep, it'll be nighttime for 1. 2, ignore all the tokens that are on the map. Everything is... There's, like, no one awake. Just put that out there. If you guys go back at night.
So there would there be any guards, like, at night?
That you will find out when you get there. I'm just saying, like, there's going to be a lot of tokens there. It will be different than what I explained, because there's no good way to, like, put everything on one layer without, like, making it disgusting.
Okay.
Everybody
wanna-
that I don't want to move, unfortunately.
Everybody want to go back?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Job's
There's only
done.
3 of you here right now. So, how do you guys want to get back?
You want to use the other rowboat? I don't see any other, like...
We just
I'd
swim
be-
across the river.
You just want to swim across now it's safe? I mean, I could just
We
fly
know
over.
it's safe now, yeah.
Alright, let's do that. I
We're
fly
already
over,
basically
everyone else...
swimming in the water anyways.
Everyone else wins, I guess.
Okay.
No, you
Yeah,
never
you're
know
able to
when
get
you go
across
on a
pretty easy
rowboat.
because of flying. And then, you guys, go ahead and make athletics checks for swimming across the river.
I'll roll for
Good
Nash
grind.
since Jack's not here at the
Okay.
moment. I'm sure he can make it with that. That's for, yeah,
Yeah.
Nash. No showbo. No showba.
I'm gonna wait for Jack to get back, because, unfortunately, Aiden's life is gonna be on the line.
Alright, I'm back.
So, you guys decided to cross the river. I need you to roll an athletics check, just to... You're swimming across.
Oh, okay.
It's still a river, it's still a little bit... It's not super, super hard, but...
That's insane.
So,
Nash
Uh,
got the 11.
we already...
I already rolled for him, he got a 14.
Noche rolled him, because...
Oh,
he was
okay.
on, so you guys are all swimming across, and you guys hear splashing, almost like in a panic behind you. You guys see Aiden kind of floating down the river.
The 26 would I be able to quickly catch him?
You would have to make another check to determine.
Oh, fucking wieners.
Sorry, bud.
Wrong sheet. This one. I have more strength than Nash, that's weird.
You could just make an athletics check, and this is for grabbing and correcting him. You are able to correct him. Barely. It was,
I just like a wet kitten, just like with one hand, because I'm like so experienced in the water. I'm just like dragging him along.
Yeah, so you guys are able to get him corrected. It just takes a little bit of extra time. You guys get back up the thing, and it's probably about midnight by the time you guys get back to the front door of the keep. When you guys arrive there, you guys can immediately see, you missed this part, Jack, but ignore all the tokens being there. There's people there. You're going to know now, but it's less. There's no easy way for me to, like, put everything there without it being disgusting. So, you guys arrive, and at the gate, there's only one guard this time. And as you guys look up, you only see one head peering over the walls. So you can tell there's still guards, it's just probably not as heavily guarded at night. Or as active at night.
You run lower security at night.
We didn't, he would not understand you.
I was
Oh,
saying,
they don't all
couple-
speak common. Interesting.
Only a couple of them do.
I was saying Draconic, the thing Jack wanted to say to them.
They would just respond, no, not enough people. There are lots of people during day, trying to keep the place in order. At night it is less traffic, less need.
We have returned from our quest from the Emperor. I assume he's asleep. May we see him in the morning?
He nods his head and then gestures you inward and says, you may roam the grounds. Only place off limits at this time of night is the docks and obviously the Emperor's floor.
Yeah.
He says that would also include the library next to his room. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
He says there are a few nocturnal people here, so you may meet
Also,
some
I
people.
would, before we enter, like, just dispel Sturm, since I would assume they see him as, like, a threat.
They'd allow him to walk around. They would just, like, kind of look him up and down and investigate him and say that he opens his mouth the wrong way and he's dead, and so are you.
Fair enough.
So if you wanted to keep him around, you can keep him. If not, then understood.
I just thought of something I could have done last fight, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, actually, that could have ended pretty bad. Whatever. We're in the thing.
I could have accidentally killed everybody. Oops.
I was thinking about it, I was like,
So, you guys can go wherever you want in here, or you guys can find a place to attempt to sleep. That is your choice.
I mean, I don't see the map, so, you know.
I
Oh,
suggest
sorry.
that we find a place to get dry and warm before we wander.
It's been long enough since you. It takes a few
Oh,
hours
yeah,
to
it
walk
takes a
up.
few hours.
Yeah, it
you
was like
guys-
8 miles. We're pretty dry.
Yeah, you guys are dry by now.
I mean, I never got wet, but you guys.
It's okay, no chase. There's gonna be times where you're gonna be flying in the sky and a tornado's gonna appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, fair enough.
Find a place to sleep.
That's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
I shall
Again,
wonder
there's
if-
not as many tokens that you guys can see. It's a lot less. There's still tokens around, like there's still people moving. It's just a lot less. Like imagine for every like 3 tokens that you see, there's only one in its place.
This place is fairly dead at night. I think we should just find a place to rest and speak to the Emperor in the morning.
Yes.
I shall wander for a bit. I'm quite curious about this place. Not for long, though.
Are we? It's been way longer than 4 hours, right?
Yeah, it's like midnight.
Okay, I'll as Vash goes to step forward, I'll kind of put a hand on his chest as everybody else, the rest of the party kind of wanders off. Just to have a quick moment with him. I'm trying to drag Aiden's token like I have permission.
What?
Well, because I have permission on Nash, so I was trying to drag Nash, and then I was like, oh, Aiden's still here, and I was trying to drag your token even though I don't have fucking permission to do so.
May I kiss you?
Yeah.
Mwah, mwah.
Mask to mask.
So, Nash is gonna
Go
walk
wherever Aiden
around.
goes.
Yeah, he's gonna glaze his eyes over and walk around like a zombie. Noche, you two, are you guys trying to have this? Are you trying to have this conversation like separate?
It's not, yeah, not like super private, just,
Okay, so you guys can have it like here and it's fine.
yeah.
I just want to see what's going on in the docks.
Okay, well you wait for that.
I would just lean down. If I remember correctly, my father only needed to rest for 4 hours a night, no?
This is correct.
Maybe take a look around in the time that you don't need the rest.
I'm 2 steps ahead of you.
And I
He has a
run to catch
plan
up.
and everything.
Run to catch up with the tavern seekers.
Okay. So, Noche, Vash, and the rest of you. We'll do Noche first, because I'm sure while this conversation was happening, it would have been a short time that you're going to walk towards that direction. You walk here, and immediately this guy turns around at you and like hisses at you, and says, "Off limits." But I need you to make a perception check.
What Stern would be with me?
If you would have had him summoned, yes.
Then yeah, we already said that he was summoned. So yeah, can he do the perception? It's like 2 extra.
I would say on this one, no, because he would be behind you in this instance.
Okay.
Because, like, you're obviously leading him as, like, showing that he's, like, you know, faithful to you and not scared.
I mean 5. Yeah.
Fortunately, nothing. He hisses at you, back off. Off limits. Docks is no place for the public at night.
Maybe return in the day then.
And he just nods his head.
I'm quite curious that, if you don't mind me asking, that of course there's a bunch of lizard folks like yourself here, but there seems to be humans walking around. I'm just curious about your relationships.
They're traders. Caravans. People that come through and give us stock, and we give them stock. We trade to people in the Inner Valley. And
what exactly
beyond.
What exactly do you trade them? And in return, what do they give you?
All sorts of things. Depends on what people request, what people need. We are a supply line. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's wares, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less.
And where do they usually hail from, if you don't mind me asking?
Everywhere. That's the point of a supply line.
I suppose. And what about you? How do you feel about the cults themselves? The Oculus good guys. How do you feel about the good guys?
He kind of just shrugs his shoulders and says, I live life. Whoever's stronger is who I side with. Just like the rest of the keep.
I see. Well, I should not keep you then, and I'll just kind of wander back to the group.
Okay. Vash, do you have anything that you would do specifically after that short conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the wall right here behind me, correct?
Yes, and there's a door right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. If you guys see those little, like, white blocks jutting out on, like, these gray walls, those are doors. It's not obvious for plenty of reasons. Not, like, on purpose. It's just everything's fucking diddly. These are windows that I just opened up. I just didn't go through and delete and mess with all the windows and doors because it's a pain in my ass.
So this... Sorry.
That's a window. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the wall, yes. That's the stairs up to a wall. That little block right there is a door.
What does the building look like with the door that contains the door?
It just kind of looks like the rest of the keep. It just looks like a square building that kind of jets out of it. Doesn't seem to have anything on the outside that would label it otherwise.
Okay.
Again, ignore all the tokens. Because Noche, I know you can see those.
I'm going to, we only noticed one person up on the wall?
Yes, and he's, like, kind of patrolling the wall.
Okay. Did I take note of which direction he was going?
He's just moving back and forth.
Okay.
So, like, he kind of goes, and then you see, after a bit, you see him come back, and then goes, and then goes back, and then goes, because you're not up the stairs. You can't see how far it goes.
Okay. I would want to sneak up and away. Like, when he goes past, I will go in the opposite direction.
Like, up and opposite of him?
So, if he were to go from, say, right to left...
Yeah, like, if he was going this way, you'd go left instead of right.
Correct.
And then...
I don't want to be behind him. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Yeah, and then go ahead and walk up the stairs. And tell me which way you're going.
If he went left, I'm going right.
He went right.
He went right?
So he's like over... just imagine he's his far end token right now.
Okay. Well then I'm going left.
Where are you gonna go?
Is this a dead end?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
just a wall.
Well, then I'm going back down.
Okay.
And I will go into this door.
Okay.
Does that what I just
Give
click
me
it?
1 second.
Oh, okay.
Can you go in at all? No, you can't.
There.
It's fine. So, as you walk in, there's nothing in here. That's not true. There's one guy, and it's this guy at the front. He seems to be kind of wearing some sort of like robes. They're kind of like specific garments. They seem to have a symbol on them. They resemble. I don't remember what the symbol is. Give me 1 second. I forget what the symbol looks like. Because I forget. I also forget her name or how to say it. It is a. It's an egg. Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
I thought it was more than that. You see, it looks like it's like almost like a shield emblazoned on his garments with just an egg. It looks almost like like a reptilian style egg. It's not just like a random egg.
Fucking chicken egg.
Yeah, it's obviously reptilian.
Okay. Is he like
And then-
in holy garments?
You can make a check. What are you trying to determine about the garments?
I want to look at him and see if I can determine what he is. Like, is this a church? Like, is this a
Make a religion check. You can tell by looking in the room that it is some sort of like temple-ish area. It's very makeshift, but it does seem to be it. You can tell.
Is
I
that-
actually don't think with that check you would know what that god is.
So that's a fail. Can I bolstered knack that?
Yeah, sure. With an 18, I will give it to you. You do, just based on the readings and things you've heard of the past, you've heard of the god Simwania. It is the most commonly worshipped god of the lizardfolk.
Okay.
She is known as the breeder, the watcher, the survivor.
What was her name
She
again?
is... You don't know this, because you're not
Oh,
there.
okay. Fine.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck me, I guess. Fuck me and my gator.
I'll quietly approach. Is this like an offering table?
No, it's not an offering table. It's more like, it seems to be like where his book is and other stuff are. There seems to be some sort of like ritualistic nature to the table, but you don't know what. But above it, give me 1 second as I scroll. You do see a... Wrong one. Hold on. Sorry, reading the wrong thing. There it is. You see a tapestry behind him that hangs above it. It's a large tapestry. It is of Simwania. Make a perception check as you look into it. Or as you look at the tapestry.
Ugh.
You think there might be something behind it, but you don't really see what it is.
Okay. Seem one. I'm gonna write that down.
She is a default god. You can look her up. It is Semuanya.
Okay.
Someone else and two other people have encountered her before.
What to do?
Well, you think for just a second.
Yeah.
What are you three doing? What are you guys
Wandering
jerking
around.
off?
What is this room?
Oh, you can walk through the doors. Okay, cool. It is
Yeah, I
a...
can walk through all the walls.
It looks to be... You can walk through all the walls. Awesome. My
Yeah, I
favorite.
think I can. Yeah, I can.
Okay,
Where do
well,
you
let's
guys go?
not do that.
You literally can. Oh shit.
Let's not do that. Yeah, there is only one guy in here. You guys see one guy in here. It is I believe it's a...
Like a bathroom.
No, it looks to be almost like it used to be some sort of like storage or stable area. It's kind of dirty, seems mostly unused, and pretty ruined, like it's being repaired currently.
Someone's sleeping in here.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun. Not come to the room.
You guys could easily set up beds in these areas. It's not like dangerous, it's just kind of in repair.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, well, you guys can wait a minute as I come back to Vash. What are you doing?
Is this a window?
Yes, those are windows, the little blue ones.
So I can see the dock?
Not really, because it comes over a cliff. You wouldn't be able to see down enough. You'd be able to see, like, the top of the stairs for sure. But you wouldn't be able to see, like, down, obviously.
Okay.
That's not how vision works.
These doors in the back?
They're just double doors. Another entrance, it seems like.
Looks like it leads to the other side of the building. Okay. I'll walk up to the front to the priest guy, and
Okay. He looks over to you and just nods his head. And he whispers before you get a moment. He says, "I don't believe that you are a follower of Shimonia. Who are you here to worship, friend?"
I pay my dues to Timora.
Ah. Known as the god of thieves. Those who lie, steal. You were not here to steal, are you?
No. I'm more of a Robin Hood type. I take from the overprivileged and give to the needy. That is not what I'm here to do with you.
And then he just kind of slowly closes his eyes and nods his head to you as he turns around and starts, like, flipping through this book of his.
Man.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'll give you another second. What are you guys doing over here?
Wondering.
Sorry.
Can I go through this door?
What's in this room? Yeah.
No, that door is locked.
Okay.
Okay.
What's?
Same room.
Nope, that is a different
Oh,
room.
no.
Let me see if that one is locked. No, that one's not locked. That one would be open.
Go in.
You go in, and you catch a almost naked lizard folk. He has a towel wrapped around him as he immediately turns towards you, and like awkwardly like rubbing something on his face, like an ointment or some kind of cream, and he's like, and then his tongue just like does a little hissy thing, and he just makes dead eye contact with you as his towel begins to slip off slowly.
I just walk back out and just say it to Aiden. I believe this room's for you, and I just walk off.
I was standing. He's standing right outside the door. You cannot. I'm not a fucking idiot.
I believe he was staring at you.
And then Bash, back to you.
I'll take out a gold coin and
Okay.
start having it dance across my knuckles.
Okay.
And I will say, you say Timora is a god of thieves, but to me she's more of a lady luck. You see, I'm a bit of a gambler. Do you gamble, Father?
We are not known as fathers here. And no, I do not rely on luck. I rely on knowledge, information, and experience.
Well, sure, those things are all well and good, but there's no fun.
I'm trying to do like the lizard, like in between, and I can't do it.
What does
See-
you fucking about this?
I like the thrill, I suppose, of a little wager. Not something you're very familiar with? Have you ever...
No. We are
tried?
survivors. Yes, we are survivors. That's why we follow Simwania. It is because we are consistent. We do not rely on luck. And we do not gamble.
Well, to each their own. No judgment. Well, sorry to intrude. I was just getting the lay of the land. I'll leave you to your work.
And he just flips another page in his book and nods his head at you, and that's it.
Alright, I'm out.
Alright.
There's no, is there any chance I could sneak down to the docks?
Are you asking me? You could certainly fucking try if you want.
I don't want to railroad everybody else from doing what they want to do.
I mean, I'm
Nah,
just
I'm
wondering.
Find
just
a
going-
tavern and
What we're
sleep.
wanting to do is sleep. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
back
doing
and
the
forth. So, like, I'm gonna go to you, and then I'm gonna go back to them, then you, then back to them until we get to something.
Yeah,
or
but I was
somewhere.
like, trying to find a tavern. I saw like a guy undressing, but that got kind of awkward.
So he was not undressing. He just wasn't holding up his towel anymore as he was making eye contact with you, and it starts falling.
Yeah,
so.
he started falling, making eye contact. There's only one thing that means.
So, Vash, where do you want to go? I'm gonna get back to them in a minute.
Okay. I would like to, having looked through the window, reminding myself that there's a dock down there and it's off limits. I'm going to try to sneak and get a look and see if I can see anything suspicious going on down there.
Okay, go ahead and get yourself in like this area, and then I'll come back to you. What are you guys gonna? Where are you guys going next?
Open this door.
Okay, that door is unlocked.
What's in here? Oh, hey.
It is a bunk room, almost like a. I don't want to call it a barracks. It seems to be mostly like common clothing hung around in here.
Will there be enough room to accommodate all of us? If they allow us?
No, not at night. Unfortunately, you guys would be able probably to find 2 bunks that 2 people could sleep. So you guys could trade off for sure. But there's just at night. It is no room right now.
Is anybody here awake?
No, everyone is sleeping.
Oh, I was just
That's
quietly.
Does
Close
this
the door.
grass exist?
Yes, the grass is grass.
Federal goes to sleep.
Okay. You guys see Jack flip out a bedroll and put it on the ground. Vash, what are you doing? You get to the edge, you kind of see over the cliff. There's only 2 guards. There's one at the base of each of the stairs. There's one guy patrolling the wall, and that is all you would be able to see.
Okay. But nothing suspicious on the docks from here that I can see?
You can make a perception check.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
You did fail.
Let's side bolster that.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't see anything out of place.
Okay. I tried. All right, and one last stop.
Okay.
Anybody in the?
There's one guy in this area. He just seems to be cleaning.
Okay. Can I sneak past him and go upstairs?
You can certainly try to make a stealth check.
Dirty.
Okay. You can attempt to move your token. Shit. He doesn't seem to notice as you get yourself up the stairs. I would put you like here. As you kind of peek your head over, you do see 2 lizard folk still there.
Okay. Well, that's a problem. I'm not going to risk that, so away I go. I will try to find the rest of the group and, I guess, call it a night.
Okay.
What's this door?
It is locked currently.
Damn it! I'm just gonna sleep over here. Whatever.
Yeah, probably. If I get this, I'm gonna sleep across the road.
Nash and Aiden, are you guys gonna stand right there?
Nash is just like
I'll sleep here.
following Aiden around in case something pops off. He's got a bruiser with
You
him.
can both make a perception check because you guys got to the edge.
Oh. Oh, hey,
Perception?
look, he has perception. Nice.
Oh,
Not
okay.
bad.
Unfortunately, Aiden doesn't see it, but
Damn.
Nash would. Nash sees what looks like floating out into the water towards the river a small glass vial.
Uh-oh.
He wakes up Jack.
spaghettios.
He'd probably
the-
also
the
shake Aiden awake.
sticky
Well, wait,
rib-
Aiden was trying to look at it. Yeah, he would point it out to Aiden
Okay.
in bad Irish accent. It's right over there. My bad, not him.
And now
His
Aiden can
accent's
inform.
actually pretty decent.
So Nash informs you, Aiden, you can do what you will with it. You are the conduit of
and,
information now. Yes.
Okay.
yeah, because
then,
he's not here, so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force anything on him. Or Fergal.
There is a vial in the river, like the one that we assume had the water fucking monster.
Alright.
Wake up, it.
I'm up. Yep, I'm up. Yeah, I'll slowly set up. I was just starting to drift off, man.
I would
Give
say you
Ash
guys
a good
probably
slap
have
over.
about a time. Yeah, you guys probably can roll. I wouldn't say you guys get an actual short rest, but you guys could most definitely roll hit dice for, resting, as if you were short resting.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case, I'll.
Also,
roll.
you'll probably need it. So
That would be
Fuck
12,
me.
which I think actually that perfectly tops me off. And then he'll roll one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God he built a character with Constitution finally.
he's a barbarian. I fucking hope he did.
He did it for the fighter.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, his fighter. The one time I played him, he had like a con of like 13 on a front layer.
Jeez.
To be fair, he was playing a wisdom-based fighter that was all around like the utility, so he kind of had to. He had like 4 stats he had to build.
He's fairly mad, I guess. Anyways, so let's see. That's 7 plus 3 brings us to 12. Eh, it's not worth using another one.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I guess Jack would roll out of his bedroll, just leave it there, and just kind of start walking. Nash would likely come over to follow.
Wake up Noche. I'll wake up Noche.
And there's no one here.
What is it you require?
No, there's a person at the bottom. There's 2 stairs. You guys would be able to see him eventually once you got there. And then there's a guy patrolling the wall over here that you guys would probably be able to see.
LJ,
monster in the
come here.
yes.
Need you to talk to the dude.
What do you want me to say to the guard?
And I'm gonna make
Nash says, "Look, you see it right there? That like glinting in the water."
It would be gone by now.
Where was it floating towards? Or where was it floating towards?
It would have went downriver.
Downriver.
Should we pursue it, or should we tell the guards?
We can't pursue it if we can't get past him. You at least have to tell him that.
Right.
You guys, Nash would have seen it like here, floating
So
past
it's like
this,
almost out.
and then it
caught
would have, and then it would have just got out. Yeah. So by the time you guys got everything up and together, you guys would have been able to see it.
Ask him if we can get past, and ask him if fucking he saw anybody down here.
And then in Dracon, I go say, "Excuse me, did you happen to see anyone suspicious down here? My allies believe that something dangerous might have slipped past in the water."
He looks you up and down and kind of gives you a very like odd look, and he says, "No one comes to the docks at night. No one has been here. When I traded my shift, there was nobody but the traders and the other guards. And I've keep my eye open. Nothing has gotten past me."
He's really animated and resolute. I'm assuming he said he did his job.
He's not. He's just kind of not animated. He's just kind of like very like. I don't want to say standoffish. He's very like defensive.
He's just resolute. He's like, he's like, no, I did
know
my shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean,
like,
you can infer, you can understand when someone's cussing you out in Spanish.
He's not like mad about it. He's just more like, he's more
Assertive.
suspicious. He knows he did his
I see what
job,
you're
but he's
getting
kind of suspicious of the questioning, because it's obviously like weird to him. But yeah.
I believe that you were resolute in your watch. However, this object seemed to have slipped into the water. It's glass. And we happen to believe that it may contain a creature that may was damaging supply lines along the river. If it had slipped through the water, then it may do the same thing inside this keep.
He looks and he kind of points his spear around to the area and he says, "Where do you think anything could have came from?" And he points to the little tunnel and he says, "It's collapsed. There's nothing in there. That's why we don't let people roam there. It is dangerous."
Yes, but the water, it can go under the collapsed part of the tunnel and still be swept through.
He looks and says, "No, the tunnel is entirely collapsed. It is like..." hold on. Let me draw.
A pinched butthole.
Yeah, it is a very little water coming out of there. It is not quite as heavy as it looks. Like, it almost seems to pull up. Where the fuck? Why does it keep doing this? There we go. It almost kind of pulls up right here. And you can get it almost like splashing against something. You do see that grate there still. But it would be more like, I guess it'd be more behind the grate that you would see that happening. It pulls up right there. There still seems to be some sort of like, you know, a small like bubbles pop out of it, but there's not like a heavy flow from that area, as the map kind of makes it seem like there is.
Very well. You may not believe me, but we do have your best interest in mind. Can you at least tell me where that leads to, and I'll point to the grate over here.
He just explains that it's downriver, and he looks to you and he says, and he puts his spear to like your throat, and he looks to you and says, "I will let you investigate. But if I lose my job, or I get in trouble, know that you will fall with me."
I'd rather not neither of us lose our lives over this. I'm here to help you. And besides, just go ahead.
And then he kind of points at the wall, and then the other direction. He kind of screams some stuff in Draconic. And then they both kind of like look at each other in suspicion. The guy on the wall, who would be like here, he'd probably be this guy on the end wall, and then this guy at the thing, kind of they look at each other. You can kind of see a weird look between the two, but then they just kind of shrug their shoulders and nod their heads at the guy, and then the guy's like, he waves you on, but you can tell that they are watching you guys. These ships are actually here, by the way. Like that rowboat, that small boat, and then this bigger one are actually there.
Nochi, did this dude threaten you?
No, he just doesn't want to lose his job.
Like his ass moves, I was gonna shoulder check the fuck out of him.
He is keeping a close eye on all of you, and then the other two are also like watching you guys pretty heavily.
You know what? I'll stand back here and just like stare at him.
No.
Do you want me
do
to
you-
pull out my other robot?
Well, the
You
grate
guys
will
could
block it.
you guys would probably be able to like, I don't want to say walk in this water, but it's fairly shallow. Like you guys could swim in this area, and it's not like dangerous. You also have a large portcullis gate thing here that'll stop you from drifting downriver.
No,
But the
she-
bottle
It's actually
was able to get through that.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like there are holes in it. It's just tiny. They're not
Right.
like you guys can't swim through the holes, but they are there.
Gotcha.
Nash, do you still see the bottle by chance?
No, he would not be able to. It floated downriver.
Loaded down river. Okay. Then I'll investigate the pinch butthole up here.
Go ahead, and are you doing it from there, or are you getting up close and actually investigating?
I'll get a little close.
Okay, so as you kind of swim into the water, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Maybe we get it. As you... I was expecting, like... I don't know.
Oh, 23, thank God.
With a 23, you are able to almost... You see bits of... I don't want to say light. You see cracks, openings behind stones and boulders, as if they are loosely sat there.
Does it look like a small like healing potion bottle will be able to fit through?
Maybe. You definitely feel like if something were to float through, it is not
Unlikely.
Yes. But again, the boulders are loose.
What have you got over there, Nochi?
These boulders are loose. Something could have slipped through. Am I able to see like? Obviously, it's like a small hole, but am I able to see like on the other side of
No.
the crack holes?
Unfortunately,
It's
you
hard to
don't
tell.
see anything. It's just like... that's why I didn't say light, because there's no light. It's just kind of like you see loose fittings and like cracks and openings, but there's no like light or anything to dictate what's on the other side.
Am I able to tell the depth of the hole at all?
No, not with your current angle. You can tell that it wraps quite a bit. Like, there's probably something down there, but it's not surface level.
Okay. It is possible that something could have floated through there, although it would be quite difficult, but not unlikely. However, if we want to find this bottle, I suggest we go downstream and try to find it.
Well, it was obviously dumped out upstream.
Hmm.
So
Should we investigate
maybe
them?
the potential danger is there.
It is possible for us to investigate upstream to see if anybody's dumping.
Vash, are you stepping onto that boat?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I'm-
need you.
Okay.
I'm investigating this boat.
Are you actually going to step onto the boat?
Yeah.
Okay. They are going to make 2 attacks against you with their javelins.
What the fuck? All right.
They told you they don't want you to touch the stuff. You were warned very heavily.
Who said that? They said we
To
could
be
come
fair,
investigate.
we got translation.
They let us through to
I will-
investigate.
I mean, that's kind
they
of like
said
implied,
this.
not
They
to touch.
said this. They said
Yeah,
this.
They said
very
this.
specifically.
one
I will allow it this one time.
Well, I
Please
didn't
pay attention,
hear
guys.
that, so that's on me. So if they want to spear me, that's fine. But I'm just gonna run.
You're fine. This one time, they're gonna like hiss at you and be like, "Get off the fucking boat." And they are obviously on. You guys are in dangerous waters now. They are like heavily implying that like they are suspicious of you guys because you guys are. Yes, there's translation issues, but like,
we're gonna
they
lose
don't
our
care.
jobs anyway. But yes, we can either go upstream to see who's dumping this, or downstream to catch the bottle before it does anything.
We'd have to move
Was
pretty
the
fucking
bottle
quick
empty?
to get to that bottle.
it would be almost impossible to tell with what Nash saw. He was
Then-
able to see the bottle like bobbing and barely saw it, and then by the time he had notified you and you guys moved together, it would have been gone. So you guys
And
wouldn't have
then-
been able to see it.
And the pitch bottle is obviously like loose. Like if I were to like, I don't know, throw something at it, like more rock to fall.
No, like you can tell that those stones are movable. Like you can move them around.
Maybe we should just wait in the morning, talk to the Emperor about it.
Hmm.
As in, the stones were placed there.
We
Okay, so it
should
didn't
at least-
crumble. It was placed there. Okay.
Yeah, because they said stay the fuck away from this thing, right?
No, they want you guys to stay away from the boats. They said you can investigate this, because they said that they believe it's, and they've been told, and they hardly, or strongly believe, not hardly, that's the wrong word, that word is very contradictory. Anyways, they strongly believe that this is just a collapsed tunnel, like through and through.
Gotcha.
That's what they believe, and that's why they said, you guys can go investigate that, because they just, sarcastically they say that, because they think that it's nothing.
Ask him if he'd be offended if we move the rocks.
And then Draconic will ask, the rocks in that tunnel seem movable. Would you be offended at all if we were to move them around?
They kind of look to each other in curiosity, as if, and then he says, if you can move the stones, fine, but if there is any damage to the structure, you are at fault. And then he, as he says you, he kind of points the spear in your direction again. Actually, do these guys have spears? Or...
I
Yes.
cast fireball.
Alright, Nash, let's go. And I'll shove him in the water.
You get the
And we'll start trying to move the rocks.
Okay, and they're easy. Like, it is
Oh,
literally
doesn't
just...
even require checks.
They're literally just placed rocks as you guys kind of shift and move them. Obviously, like, what are you guys trying to move, the top level ones, or what are you guys trying to do with it overall?
Yeah, just like so that we can get past them. Just
Yeah,
enough to get
it
past them. We're not trying to like fully
takes-
clear it.
You guys move like 6 rocks and down, and realize that there's like an opening that some people can move through here.
I look
Yes,
at Nash, he
yes.
looks at me, and we do so.
Okay, who else is going?
I follow.
How big is the hole?
I follow.
It's a big hole.
Okay. Noche will just kind of take a deep breath and then just go in.
Okay. And when I say big hole, like, obviously it's still tight because it's a collapsed tunnel, but it's like a large area overall, not counting the collapsed rocks and such. Vash, are you accompanying them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys, I'm gonna drag you guys a minute. You guys kind of wade your way through and then find your guys selves in an opening. It's almost like a small cave system. It's very tight quarters. It's like you guys can barely spread your elbows in here. You guys can kind of walk through, but it's almost like a pathway. And you guys kind of see it wind around and move, and you guys could follow it. Do you guys choose to follow the path?
Yes.
Sure.
Me and Nash would, yeah.
And after a while, you guys find yourselves, and you guys hear the running and moving of water. And you continue down this path, and then you see water, a stream, flowing under some of the rocks and collapsed tunnel. And then it opens up, and it becomes not a collapsed tunnel. It is an underground river. And as you look around, you see that there's structure here. There are walls, there are, beams and scaffoldings, as if this was being constructed at one point. And then, a little bit down the way, you see a staircase descending. And
That's not foreboding at all.
And then you see a small flicker of what looks like torchlight.
That didn't even make it worse.
You're welcome.
Well, that's what we're here to do, right? Besides, I'd really like to talk to the crushing wave.
Yeah. So would I. They're keeping me from sleeping.
So, are you guys going forward?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
I will lead. Nash will be right behind me.
Okay. So,
Actually, Nash first, because meat shield.
I'm
He's got more
gonna...
health than me, fucking.
Give me 1 second, because Dragon, you guys want to make sure this makes sense, because it's going to be a little awkward, so just ignore me dragging your tokens in a specific order.
You are roboting.
Who's behind Nash?
Not for me.
Me.
I'll be. Yeah, I'll be behind Vash.
That's a pretty good order right there.
Sure, not yet.
Right there.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
that's
put
good
the
order.
support in the back.
Is this like a different part of the map or what?
Yeah, I'm about to ping it. You guys are going to arrive here. As you guys come down around the stairs, you guys are immediately met by unfamiliar faces.
Yeah, Johnny, you're still roboting. Like I don't know your Discords.
No,
yeah, I
acting
think
up.
it's, he's not roboting for me.
I think that's you, bud.
That is.
Okay, yeah, it's everyone else then. Yeah, everyone's roboting for me. Then. It's strange. I wonder why. I'll just deal with it. Don't worry about it.
I see.
I am Optimus
Familiar
Prime.
symbol.
You guys don't see any symbols on these motherfuckers. They are... I don't want to say naked. Give me a minute. I'm going to try to see if I have
Okay.
handouts still of them. Might take me a
Are
minute
they
to find the
hostile?
handouts, but... Huh?
Are they immediately aggressive?
I'm going to explain what you guys see, and then we'll get there.
Okay.
They look like... Holy fuck, I didn't realize that many... I hear a train.
They are like
Yes.
two guys, and they're jerking each other off.
It is...
Two bros chewing in a hot tub.
5 feet
apart because they're not gay.
This is what the guy at the edge of the water looks like. Ignore the names, please. I'm sorry. It's just I can't control that part.
Interesting.
I don't think that's what these guys are they? Oh, it is. These are the armor and such. This is what they look like, but this is they are all dudes,
Oh, dudes and guys.
and they also have like they have like those like fishy facial features, or like the corally facial features that like looks like on the tokens, rather than looking like this lady. And then the last one looks like this guy. And yes, they will be hostile, but you guys are going to see something else before that happens. So there are no symbols on these guys, really.
Okay.
Like, no obvious.
Yeah, I think Jack can imply what's going on.
So. I don't think this guy has one. No, he doesn't. So, you guys see these guys, they all immediately turn to you as you guys kind of come down the stairs, weapons ready, to fight, and you guys see this guy next to him. Obviously, these rowboats are actually here, attached to this like small underground dock, and next to him you see a large crate of just bottles, all the same kind of bottles, and they seem to have this weird, like, flowing, twisting liquid in it. As he turns to you, and he screams in a language unknown to, I believe, any of you. I don't think anybody speaks Aquan. I think the only person who speaks a special language is Noche.
Yep. Come on.
So
guys.
they scream something unknown to you
I only
guys.
get one.
No, it's because he chose the background.
Oh, yeah, no.
Nobody else got
Well,
that
you said
background.
we need someone who could sail, so.
I said it'd be helpful, to be fair. And I probably would have worked with you on that, to be fair. Anyways, he says something in a language unknown to you guys. You guys understand it as some sort of, like, very, like, fluid language where all the words almost combine into one phrase. Nocha, you are able to understand that it is a language of primordial nature, but you don't understand which one it is. And then
I
everyone
think
roll
I can
initiative.
assume which one it is. Wow, I wonder what language they're speaking. It's almost as if they're in a river that leads to other places.
I think we found
Man,
out
I roll like
hidden.
dick on initiative.
I cast fireball. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I don't know if that one rolled him. It did. Cool. Jack is here. Nash is here. Vash is here. Aiden. Actually, Noche? Nope, Noche is just at the fucking back. What's your deck score?
Mine?
Yeah.
Just 14.
Fine.
Okay. Roll another d20 for me really quick.
Rollies, let's go.
Mine is 16.
7.
Okay, he will go before you then. This
Okay.
guy. So this will be the order.
Well, no, she will always roll dick in initiative.
What's yours, Aiden?
16.
You will beat him then. I believe that's all the ties I have.
Jack, be quick.
Yeah. All right, Jack. You start us off. You see the bottles, and he shouts something, and then these guys ready their weapons, and you all begin combat.
This guy.
Okay.
Where's the crate?
It is next to him, like on the stairs.
Bummer. That's my turn because I've already read it. So.
All right, then yeah, you miss him unfortunately, and then it'll be this guy's turn. He is gonna step up, and you're gonna see him. You guys are gonna see like a smile cross his face as he unsheathes his weapon, and it is a. It looks like a long sword with teeth on the ends of it, or on the sides of it, becoming this serrated blade as he slices into Nash, who I believe. What is on my floor? Give me a second. I'm stepping on something, and it feels
Pissed.
weird. No, it's not wet. It's like a physical.
Poo.
And you guys see this serrated edge tear into Nash, who is unarmored, and it hurts a lot. Sorry, I'm picking something up down here under my desk. Okay, there we go. Alright, and he's going to make an attack, now that I can fucking not step on something. Well, he misses, so it doesn't matter. And that's all he gets. Aiden.
I'm going to Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, we're gonna do it to because I can't currently see Jack.
You cannot.
Nash.
Okay.
Do it to Nash.
Nash has Bardic Inspiration.
Sick.
And then I'm gonna use my action to cast Vicious Mockery on this guy.
Okay.
Sure.
He is going to roll a 17, naturally.
That's
And
correct,
yes,
yep.
so he succeeds.
Unfortunate.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
He is going to run up 10, 15. He is able to get past you without getting an attack of opportunity from Jack. And he is going to roll to slice at Nash with his serrated blade. With a, I think only a 13 total. 13 total will miss. And then it'll be Vash's turn.
Stab.
Okay.
Or not.
Yeah, that will miss.
I do nothing
Oh.
my whole turn.
Okay. Nash.
Actual rage.
Okay.
And take a swing at the guy that swung at him.
They both did so. The bottom one, I'm assuming?
Bottom one, sorry, the one that swung at him first.
Okay. A 13.
I will inspire that before you tell me it does or does not miss.
Okay.
fucking wieners.
A 14 will hit.
Okay. That. And then I'm going to use a feature I'm not going to put a name of and make an unarmed attack.
Okay.
Which I think he doesn't have it on here, but it'd be the same thing.
That hits.
Yeah, and I'm looking 1d6 plus strength. Okay. Plus 3, so 7.
So 7, and that would make him bloodied.
Perfect. Oh wait, no, subtract that. I can't do that. I raged.
Oh, you did. You're right. He's not bloodied, guys. I take
Sorry,
it back.
not my character. Sorry, I misread that. I thought he could just do that. I didn't realize that took up his bonus action. Okay. Then yeah, sorry. Not
Okay.
bloodied, and we go.
This guy's gonna run up and try the same thing. He is not gonna almost ignore you, Jack.
That's fair.
15. He does hit. Finally, somebody fucking hits. He only does have it one-handed. But as he rakes this sword across, you guys realize that it definitely sinks much deeper, and it hurts a lot worse than if someone had armor on. That is a total of 11 slashing damage.
Okay. I'm assuming that feature overrides his resistance.
It's just a total. He just gets extra damage. And it just applies to a total.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it was like... Got it. All right, cool. Then in that case, he does resist it, right? Just to clarify? Okay.
Yep. Kind of almost counteracts it, which is good. If it was a monk, and then it'll be this guy's turn.
Being a rope. Well,
This guy's gonna
Now
look
you are
around with this,
getting
like,
about it.
almost ice piece of glowing.
I have crazy high ping right now.
Yes.
yep, I think.
I think it's a
Oh. Oh. It's back.
Yeah.
We're back, baby.
We're alive. Woo!
Oh, okay.
Fucking Discord.
Okay, so the thing was,
dude.
yeah, it was just happening sooner than I thought it was. At least for me.
Yeah, it probably just happened to you. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, what do I do? He is just gonna... You guys are gonna see a beam of ice just kind of fly from his eye and slam into the back of Jack. Well, let's see if it hits first. Fly towards Jack. Actually, pretty sure he misses that. That is a 13 total. So it will just fly past you.
Okay.
Alright, and then Noche, because I think he only gets that. That is. Noche, it's your turn.
Okay, summon Sturm. He gets a free extra point when he gets summoned. Bonus action, attack the guy bottom to Nash.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'll dump my things if he hits. Nice. 22.
22 will hit him.
12 Thunder.
12 Thunder. You see him drop to... You see him kind of like add the reverberation from the thunderous damage kind of clap into him. He kind of takes a step back and almost falls over as he stands in place and is alive, but he is hurting. And most definitely bloody.
That's my turn.
This guy is going to be scary. Let's see.
That's why I went at him.
He is going to make you make a wisdom save.
Okay.
That will fail. You are paralyzed.
Cool.
You can make that at the end of each of your turns, and then he's just gonna get in the fucking corner. Your turn. Make a save. You succeed. You are unparalyzed at the end of your turn, and then it's this fucking guy's turn. He is going to attack Jack, or Nash. Fuck. I'm messing everyone's names up. Holy shit. He's gonna miss Nash. Holy shit, by a lot. Aiden. I just realized that I put him right in your line of sight. Fuck.
Been there? No, shit, I just put the thing in front of the highest damaging member of the party. I'm an idiot.
I'm going to not do anything crazy. Actually, should I?
Totally up to you, brother.
Yep. We're gonna. We're gonna.
Decide today.
Yeah.
I suggest thinking about your turns, because I know you're new to like full spellcasters. Thinking about your turns as they're coming up, and at least having some options ready. Because I know, like, looking at your spell list is rough.
Who I want to do thing.
Oh, I just realized something.
I'm gonna kill you? Damn right.
Yeah, whatever.
We're gonna actually no. We're just gonna do the thing on the. I can see this guy, right?
Let's see.
Bloodied. I mean, I can, but
Sure.
okay. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna vicious mockery that guy, and hope nothing could happen.
He's gonna fail.
He's gonna fail. He's gonna take 6 damage because of the thing.
Do you want to explain how this looks? Because this is new. And yes, he does die.
Lit. It is instead of, I guess what would be normal is not thought about how exactly to describe it.
When Aiden goes to cast his Vicious Mockery, you guys usually hear intent behind the insults, but there seems to be some sort of, like, mad rambling and psychotic, like, mixture of words and gestures in between as he slings these words of insult at this guy, and it seems to dig a little bit deeper than normal as you see this guy, like, eyes bleed before he falls over dead.
Fucking God! Alright. Eldritch
Damn.
Bard, let's go.
And it's all in French.
And it's all in French, it's even worse!
Anything else, Aiden? I figured I'd help you out there because you were struggling. But
that is better than I would have ever described it.
I've been doing this for 10 years. You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Nope.
That's it, right?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. This guy's gonna attack Nash. Yes, he is. He's gonna do only 7 slashing because you rolled like dick. Vash.
Stab.
Stab. Does he stab? Does he stab?
He can't.
Does not. Holy shit.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
The offhand does slap this guy in the back. For a total of 9 psychic damage. Do you want to describe how your first landed psychic blade looks?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That ethereal, really cool pink blade that I described earlier, it's gonna pierce him in the neck, and then as soon as it, like, goes in, It just disappears, like poof, gone, out of existence. No mark on the body.
The passive aggressiveness was insane. That super cool blade I talked about earlier. Nash, unless Vash has something else to do.
No, that's it.
All right.
Nash will swing at this guy.
Okay.
16?
16 will hit him.
Cool. Now that he's raging, he will do the bonus thing.
Okay. That does bring him to bloodied after that first attack, and a 14 will strike.
Okay. And that is the correct. Oh, bummer.
4. That's the correct number you said? Okay.
That is, yeah, that's, I used the javelin, it's the same dice.
He does not die.
Or die, whatever. Okay. That's his economy.
Alright, this guy is going to try to slash him.
Okay.
He's going to miss. And then this guy is going to... He's going to pull out the big guns. You guys are going to see his eye begin to glow heavily as he unleashes a large cone of energy that I believe is going to hit fucking everyone. He will miss Aiden. And he is...
fucking nut hair.
Yes. Like, you see this energy, like, end right before it reaches you. Even his teammates have to make the save. It is a... Oh, I want to say wisdom. Wisdom save, yes. Sorry, I had to...
Jack and Nash.
Okay.
I forgot how we're gonna roll this. Do I roll or do we both roll?
For saves, you both, I believe, individually roll, because, like, you can both still take the damage. Like, you both get fireballed, I believe.
No, we only take one instance.
Oh, then it would use yours if it's one instance.
Okay.
Okay, you two are gonna fail, Vash and Noche. I don't know why I'm rolling dice, nothing happens. You guys are hit by the spell Fear. So, you are frightened, and you must take the dash action and move away from the creature by the safest available route on each of your turns. You can make the save at the end of each of your turns. Oh, wait. Is it? Wait. How frightened by spell? Oh, no, you guys don't get to make saves at the end of your turns. Until you guys are out of line of sight, you get to make saves. So once you guys are out of line of sight, then you make saves. You get to drop your weapons and everything and literally run on your turn.
Damn.
So I am going to put this up as like a reminder that he has it.
If this is an effect, then me and Sturm have to make separate things if it's not damaging. So yeah, he would also have to roll for this then.
Okay. That's why I figured it would probably
Yeah, it's very weird interaction.
Then same thing happens for him. He can't drop his weapons, but he has to do the same thing on his turn. So you guys are frightened on your turns. Noche, it is your turn right after him. Can't do anything else.
His buddy's passed.
Oh,
okay.
That's why I was rolling dice. The guy on top does. The guy on bottom does not. Oops.
Okay.
So I have to use the dash action, right?
Yes, you have to use your entire dash action to get the fuck out.
Okay, so then Sturm would also do the dash action. Okay.
And then once your turn ends, since you guys are out of line of sight, you guys would be able to make the saves.
We both have the same save, so I'll just do both at the same time.
So you guys would pretty much, the next turn, you guys would have to use an action to get back into combat.
Nope, I failed. We both failed. Doesn't matter.
That's a 22. Somebody passed.
Oh, Sturm passed. So he's not
Okay.
frightened anymore.
Okay, so he's not frightened, and then he would have to use his action to dash and get back into range, pretty much. And then it is this guy who is going to pull up his list of stuff, because he is going to... He's in a debate, because he has things that he needs to think about. He is going to... I probably should just do that. He is going to throw a... You're going to see him form like a cold blade in his hand, and he is going to yeet it at Vash.
Okay.
Yeah, so I need you to make a... He's going to make an attack, and then either way you still have to make a... Fuck, where is it? Dex save.
Right? Or is it
5 feet.
Oh.
He is going to miss you with the knife itself, but the explosion is going to do some damage to you as it kind of explodes into cold energy, you're going to take 10 cold damage. And then that is his turn. Jack, it is your turn.
Jack's going to think about the promises that he made to be better. But without confirmation, he knows who these people are and what they did. So put the glaive on his back, take his hood off, and lift his mask. And unfortunately, nobody but Nash would really see it. But he'd let the bloodlust take over. He would grow fangs. His nails would grow long. He's going to charge this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 claw attacks.
Okay. A 14 will miss him both times.
Okay. And I'll
As he
just
kind of sees you do this whole thing, you kind of step towards him and slice at him, and he kind of just like backsteps you a little bit and barely dodges out of the way of each attack.
And he'll stare into long fangs and blood red eyes.
All right. Then it is the end of your turn, right?
That's it.
And this guy's dead. Aiden, it's your turn because that guy's dead.
Oh, okay. Do I want to? Of course. Actually, quick question. Would you theoretically be able to use your reaction on your turn?
Yeah, you can use your action on your turn. It just means you won't get it back until your next turn.
Okay, that makes sense. I think I'm still doing the other thing anyways. I'm gonna... Is it wisdom? Probably wise. Never mind. We're gonna... I want to do something. Yeah, fuck it. You know, we're gonna just fucking Dissonant Whispers, second level.
You're gonna do what? Spell? I didn't hear the spell, sorry.
Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers. He rolls a total of 14.
Oh my god, that is my spell save.
Yeah, I was like, what is it? It was close. It was really close.
Damn
I
it.
had to double check my math just to make sure.
Then... No one's even
He just takes half damage, so make sure you roll that dice up still.
Oh, okay, really? Okay.
Yeah, most
that's right. It's
spells
only- yeah,
that
it's
do
only-
damage will at least do the damage. And then he has to make a concentration check.
And then I roll.
He does succeed the check, so your friends are still frightened.
Oh wait, it's... Okay, there's 2. Okay, 2. I'm gonna take... another step, and then, yeah, that guy's dead. I'm just gonna... What is it? Healing word, Vash.
Okay. Go and roll the dice up, and then anything else?
Yep. Nope.
Okay, and then this guy is going to try to strike at Nash. He is going to crit him.
Okay.
24 slashing damage.
Okay. Do stone down to 12.
And then it is Vash, your turn. You get to spend your action to dash and run away.
Alright, so that's 5. Is this difficult terrain?
I would say, because this guy's dead, you could run up the stairs as your safer option. Because, like, obviously water is not... I would say your character would know that's not safe. Or figure it's not safe. So because there's no attack of opportunities here, you could make it past Aiden and up the stairs and around that way.
Alright.
As a safer option.
5, 10, 15. Oops, I'm underneath him. I can't move.
Use your arrow key.
Thank you. Alright, I lost track of numbers, but lots.
Yeah, I mean, you just run away, and then next turn you'll have to use an action to get back.
And then it's a wisdom save?
Yes, because you'd be out of range. Once you're out of vision.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, so you are doing the same thing. Next turn, Let me double check.
I'll just put Sturm here for now.
Sorry.
Yeah, if you end your...
I'll hide here. You can move him back so he's not on the other side of a wall.
Okay.
And then it'd be Nash's turn.
Sorry, I have to move. Okay, that's the fear. And he's just gonna keep sinking attacks in this guy.
Okay.
15.
Wait, was
that
my
would
term skin?
kill him. He has...
No, wait, never mind.
Okay. Then he'll put the bonus claw onto this guy.
Okay.
Ooh, unarmed. He'll miss.
8 will miss. And then it's this guy, who is going to try to stab you with his dagger.
Okay.
15.
Miss.
Alright, Noche, you run away, and at the end of your turn, you make a thing.
Hold on.
Sure.
Am I allowed to use my bonus action or no?
Only to run away. You have no other options but to run away. That's the only thing you can do on your turn.
Okay.
Unless you have nowhere to move, then you just stand in a corner. And
I
do
mean,
nothing.
I don't have nowhere to move. This is like...
Well, that's what I'm... So, like, yeah, your turn ends, make a check.
Okay.
And now you are 2 actions away from combat that you have to spend to come back. Unless you have, like, other ways of getting out, obviously. But
I mean,
we're still running away.
Sturm's not afraid, so he can just stay here, right?
Yeah, he's only 1 action away. So, like, on his turn, he would take an action to get back into combat.
Alright, then he'll use his 1 action to just get right here, I guess.
Yeah, you can just pretty much swap places with him and Vash. So that way Vash is doing the same thing, and then Sturm is...
Alright, whatever, I'll just be here then.
you guys can just do this. And then you guys are both there.
I know I'm far away. Okay, that works too.
Yeah, there you guys go. And then it's this guy's turn. He is going to... just cast... where is it? Ray of Frost on... No, he's gonna magic missile you.
Who is you?
You.
Okay.
I started saying Jack and realized I didn't finish the sentence. Give me a second. I was like, fine. Grab my... I hate grabbing D4s, by the way.
Yes.
5, 6. 12 force damage total. And then that would be his turn. Jack, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me just apply that real fast.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and tear into this guy again.
Okay. Oh, okay. First hit is a crit.
So that's I just 1 whole dice, right? It's just brutal critical, the new crit
Yep.
system, basically.
Yep. It is. That would, like I said, with the new, it's the same thing, same rule. The only thing is all damage riders also apply. So, like,
Yeah. So
Hunter's Mark, your Crimson Rights.
fucking damn it! I'm so stupid. Damn it!
You don't get your right because of your fists.
Because I didn't fucking because it's on the glaive, not me.
Yep.
Damn it.
So
Alright.
you just get a regular.
That
extra
plus
dice.
6, 12.
He is going to succeed with a total of it's 18 plus something. So yes.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. Can I do it in between attacks?
Huh?
Can I do it in between attacks?
Yeah. I don't rule extra attack as like a flurry of blows. I just rule it as like
Okay.
you're able to kind of like intertwine attacks in between stuff. So yes, you can take a bonus action, reaction, etc. in between attacks.
Well, it's been a while since I've been in my form, so I'll curse myself and drag my claws up my thighs. And claws will ignite with lightning, and I'll take my second strike.
Okay. That will hit. And then make sure you take your damage for that too.
Yeah.
See if he makes a check.
Let me make a separate.
He rolls a natural 19 that time instead of an 18. He is bloody though after that second attack.
Cool. Yeah, that's all my account. You know what? I do move.
Okay. Aiden.
I can give myself bardic inspiration, right?
Yes, you can. If it says you can't, then fuck that. Yes, you can.
Okay. I asked that, even though I'm probably not gonna use it. I think I'm just gonna. Yes, I'm gonna add a multiple people can have it, right?
Doesn't matter. It's just a limit on for long rest.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can give it two to the same person. But let me double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, as many people as you want, but only one person can have one at a
You
time.
can only have one.
Yeah,
you can have.
You can't have multiple dice.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't give him 7 fucking bardic inspirations.
That would be insane.
That's why they say no, and that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give Jack bardic inspiration.
Okay. Jack has a bardic inspiration. Any bonus actions or actions? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Regulations. I'm gonna vicious mockery the guy in front of Nash.
He is gonna succeed with the 14 total.
That's
I'm-
crazy. I mean,
I had to- I almost said fail, but then I forgot he has a 14. 14 is your thing. I don't know why I had that. You had 15. You don't get Sorcerer's Rage, unfortunately. Anything else? Movement?
No.
Okay, then it's this guy who is going to attack Nash. And 15 total. 16 total, sorry, he has a different number.
16 will hit. Yeah. So would a 15, so it doesn't matter.
10 slashing.
Okay.
And then that's it. Vash, you you run away. You are 2 turns away from being back in combat, and you are able to make your wisdom save at the end of your turn because you are not in his line of sight.
Can I roll an 11 one more time?
Probably.
So dumb, dude. Last 3 rolls, the exact same.
Nash.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're both the Frontlanders are bloodied. Bibbity, give him the old skibbity pap.
Okay. That will hit.
Sick nasty. Skibbity pap with the unarmed attack.
Okay. Yep, and he is bloodied off that second one, most definitely.
Sick. That's it.
All right, then it's this guy's turn. He's gonna try to probably jab you because I don't think he has better options. To be fair,
That's valid.
he does not want to do that one, so no, he's just gonna jab you. Ooh, unless you, nah, I'm not gonna make him be that much of a dick. Also, probably not better to be in that spot. Maybe next turn though. He is going to try to stabby stab. 16 total.
16 will miss.
Okay, then it is Noche, your turn. At 3 actions away. Wisdom save fail. Now I know what you're talking about. Your bonus action, you can. I would say that Storm would be able to communicate, or Sturm would be able to communicate with you to burn your bonus action to give him a point.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, and then I thought you meant I couldn't use it.
No, you can do that specifically for that only, but
Cool.
not to do other actions or such. So Sturm is able to do something. It is technically his / your turn.
Yeah, I
You
was
were
getting
still
bored.
Running.
5, 15, 25, 30. And then I'll give him an action point, and you're gonna see electricity start to gather around the mouth of Sturm, and he's gonna do an electric breath at this guy. And I could choose to make it either a cone or a line. And it will be a line, so it's gonna hit him like that.
Okay. Is it just a deck save?
14.
He is going to succeed. Actually, I'm pretty sure he has a bonus to it, but I'm going to double check. Yes, he gets a total 17.
In that case,
So
he
half damage.
takes half of 11.
That will still kill him.
Cool.
Alright.
And that's his turn.
Oops. Alright, and then it's this guy, who is going to not have many options, to be fair. Now he's in melee. He is going to just magic missile you again.
Okay.
At a higher level this time. Wow. 19.
19 will hit. That is my AC while I'm
No. Magic missile.
Oh,
So
magic
19
damage. Duh.
Yeah, 19 force. And then it is
Ow.
your turn.
Interesting. And did maybe
Oh, this guy's dead. It's your turn, bud.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab this guy and bite his neck.
Okay.
15? Yeah, 15.
15 will hit.
Okay. I will choose to heal myself for the damage dealt. So that plus strength is 7.
Okay.
And then I will down a greater.
Okay.
And that will be it.
Aiden.
I want to see how much it heals in.
13.
What is health bonus?
Yeah,
Oh,
13. That's
yeah.
a greater. So I'm freaking struggling with math today. It puts me above bloodied.
Okay. Fuck it. We ball. Who needs resources anyways? I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And then I'm going
Yeah, I guess we
to second level cure wounds Nash
Okay.
because I only have a second level spell.
That's fair.
And then I'm gonna use my thing to add my bardic inspiration to the heal.
Isn't Dissonant Whispers a...
That didn't roll enough dice.
What?
Isn't Dissonant Whispers a level 2 spell?
Is it in Whispers?
No. I don't think so. It's level 1. No times 2.
The cure wounds didn't roll enough dice.
It was 2d8 plus.
It is the first level. I don't know what I...
It's a second level.
No,
And
it was,
this
no,
campaign's in
no.
the 2024 healing
7
rules too,
plus-
right?
Yeah.
So a second level cure wounds is 2d8 for the base, and then an additional 2d8 for each upcast. So you're supposed to roll 4 dice. You only rolled 3.
Is it really?
Yep.
Plus 2d8? Okay.
Yeah, every level.
Then one.
It makes healing a lot better.
It
So,
starts base at 2d8 and is 2d8 per level.
Kind of makes it where you guys don't really need dedicated healers, but you do need or want someone who's like a partial healer, like a bard or a druid or something.
So 18 plus 24. He's pretty much topped off that.
325, by the way.
It would be. He is 1 point from max.
Anything else from Aiden? Movement, I guess? You can't really do anything else.
No, I'll stay here.
Okay, Vash. Unfortunate. Nash.
Hey, you rolled 11.
Nash will charge up to this guy and take his swings.
Okay. Would it have been more or less frustrating to roll an 11?
More.
That's fair. Welcome to low-level combat, guys. Sorry.
If Eric rolled an 11, it would be
That
24.
second one kills him. So you guys feel up the stairs, feel your guys' like fear and frightened conditions like fade away. You guys are in control of yourselves again. You guys can remove your own thingies. More movement from Nash.
Yeah, he'll cut off that route. I mean, then he has to push through the bruisers to get past us.
Yeah, Noche. So, are you spending actions to get back to combat?
I'm going to use regular movement to get back to combat, and then I'll give my
So-
action and bonus action to Sturm.
It's going to take you 6 turns regularly to get back.
Yeah,
Just so
that's
you
fine.
realize that. Okay.
And then Sturm
How far
will...
away is this dude?
Enough.
He's far. They fucking dipped.
I'm
Yeah.
280 feet away.
You would only use your
Jesus
action.
Christ!
You would only use your action, not your bonus action.
I know. I get 70 feet of movement with a dash.
Oh! Okay, well, okay.
Will this hit both my allies? I assume so.
I would say it hit one. You could choose one, but not... Which one you want to hit, but not both. It wouldn't hit both.
And... Fuck it.
Nash is not bloodied anymore, just to clarify.
Oh, yeah, I'll remove that. I'm sorry. Nash is, he's 1 away from max.
Oh. How good is his dex? Does he have danger sense? No, I assume no.
And he's got danger sense. You get that at like level 2.
Oh, do you? The advantage on dexterity things?
Yeah, if the DM would rule that he can see this, I assume, breath weapon.
Sure.
Yeah, fuck Nash. I'm gonna do breath weapons.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna upcast it so it does 5d6 instead.
Okay.
20.
16 beat your DC?
Yep.
Okay, so 10.
This guy is also going to beat your DC with a nat 20.
Of course he does, so he'll take 10 lightning.
You're welcome. And yes, he will. As soon as I get there. There we go. Okay. First time he's taken damage. Anything else? From him? Okay. His turn. He is going to debate what to do, because he's in a situation.
He is in a situation.
He is getting gangbanged. He is going to just cast magic missile at Jack again, because that's all he can really do in this fucking corner. He literally can't move. So, give me a second. I'm trying to do math. Jesus Christ. 21, exactly. Holy fuck, I'm so sorry that took me so goddamn long. My brain could not math.
I go down.
And then he will try to move away. Nash can make an attack of opportunity. I don't believe
he'll take it.
I don't believe Sturm can. Right?
Sturm does have a reaction for this for the purposes of opportunities of attacks.
Okay, then sure, he can make one.
Nope.
Those both miss. And then he is going to just kind of get back by the water, and then it would be Jack's turn. You nothing. Aiden.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball. I give myself my final bardic inspiration. And I 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I hope it works like normal. I'm gonna use my other spell slot.
Okay.
To heal.
Okay.
Jack.
Okay.
And then add the other d6.
Okay.
For the thing. And give him a shit ton of health.
Yeah, you do. That is 26, 32 healing
Holy
to
shit.
Jack.
Okay.
By the way, Nash has 1 extra HP because we did not add that extra 6 that he rolled into that earlier. So he has 1 extra because he would have been full before any of the damage he took.
Oh, okay, he didn't add the.
No, we didn't add the 6, but he would have been at full, so he has an extra HP.
Yeah.
Nash does.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's bonus action.
He still would have taken that 10 from that thing previously, but he would have been at full, so he has that extra HP. And then
Move down a
Vash.
little bit, and it'll be-
You are 3 turns away from combat because I'm assuming dashing to keep it with your normal stuff, and then bonus action dashing as well to cut it in half.
Double dash for 105 feet. That's my
Okay,
turn.
so you are
175 away.
yeah. Nash's turn.
He pursues and he swings twice.
Okay,
Fuck.
and Jack, you will have your turn when you can.
Oh,
Your
you
full
can't
turn.
stand there. That's where the bottle is.
Yeah, there's a crate there. You'd have to stand like up here
15.
or one to the right. 15 will hit.
He misses the bonus.
Did you hear about the crate?
Hmm?
Did you hear
He
about
has
the
to
crate?
stand, like right
He has to
here.
stand above or to the right one,
Oh,
like
there
up
we
and to
go.
the right, because he's on a crate of bottles that have something in them. Noche, another turn,
Yeah,
action,
that's
bonus
what
action,
it's
Sturm.
bonus.
Yep. So
Find out. I don't fucking know, Andrew.
and then he'll do the same thing and shoot across in a.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot out like, not like that, but like this straight across using the
Okay.
breath weapon. Same thing.
It is he fails this time.
So he'll take 23 lightning this time.
23. Alright, and that did bloody him. Anything else?
That's it.
His turn. He is going to slam magic missiles into this guy in front of him, the dragon, because yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this thing's kind of doing a lot of damage, so 13 damage, force.
Okay, so that'll
And then-
be
Jack, it'd be your turn.
13, so minus 10. Okay.
I stand up pull out the uncrimson righted glaive and walk over and try and swing on him.
Would you be able to make it there? You have 20 feet because of the rounded up. Because you would have been prone from being knocked down, from being unconscious.
Yes.
Okay. You'd actually have to be here, not
Cool.
there, but...
It's my turn.
Okay. Aiden.
I'm going to, guess what, cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
I could cast Light.
He's gonna... Oh, wait. Let me double check his bonuses. Because he did exactly 14.
Bro, these motherfuckers.
I will let you know now he also has a +0.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm just...
What
every
about the
time
wizard dude? The wizard dude was probably at least somewhat.
This is the wizard guy. The priest.
No.
Oh,
the,
that guy,
outside dude.
I think he also has a +0 exactly.
What? Oh.
Or a +1, I don't remember. He has a +1. He has a +1.
Okay, I was like, I feel like he'd at least be like somewhat wise. I don't know. He was
So.
wise.
Anything else? Bonus action?
These motherfuckers, dude. No.
Okay, Vash.
Double dash, 60 feet away.
Okay. Nash.
And swings twice.
Okay. Ooh, actually, he does have a thing he can do here. He is going to shield, and both of those will miss.
Okay.
Noche.
Sorry, I was thinking about something because there's. Great there. Okay. I'll just do the same thing. One more time.
There's not
Wait,
a limit to how many times you can do that?
It's equal to my intelligence modifier, so this.
Oh,
will
okay,
be
it's intelligence
the-
mod.
I think this is the last.
This is the last one, yeah, with the 4. Okay.
Yeah. So same thing.
He is going to succeed this time.
Okay, he'll take 16 lightning.
It'd be 8 lightning, but yes.
Or yeah, 16 like you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you meant.
You know what I mean. That's it.
Sorry. Oh, well, he doesn't have a whole lot of options left, guys. He is just gonna use a magic missile on the dragon, because that's all I can do. Anymore. That's useful. And you guys see that bubble of, like, energy kind of dissipate. He no longer has shield up. Wow, he rolled pretty good on the damage, though. That is 14 force damage to Sturm.
Okay.
And then, Jack, it'd be your turn.
17.
A 17 will strike.
This is non-magical because it's not rated.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't have resistances. So, how do you want to kill him? How do you want to do this, Senor Jack?
So his mask is still laying on the ground. He ripped it off to activate his vampire form. And my heavily distorted and scarred face, I'll grab my throat, pull him close. I will burn all of you. And then I'll use another charge of my bite to rip his throat out.
Okay. And he falls dead on the ground, seemingly not shaken by any of the things that have happened. Like, he almost didn't feel afraid or care that he was going to die. And then you guys have them dead. You guys have, for loot, a single dagger. Their shields are not normal shields, so most people, if you are looking to loot them for loot, they are usable as shields, but not sellable as shields. And there are 3 of them. And then there are 3 shark tooth longswords. And then this guy has, I don't think, like, fucking anything. I don't even think he has a dagger to attack, I'm gonna be honest with you. He has a quarterstaff, I'm sorry.
I'll pull my hood super, super low and hold my head down and retrieve my mask and put it back on.
You guys can, I'm just typing it. I'm sure you understood, but I'm just typing it for you. Anyway, Jay. So, you guys have all these, there's just like a crate of these like vials. They are filled with this like almost darker blue liquid. Yes, no chain Vash. You guys would eventually arrive around the corner, out of breath from sprinting and constantly running.
Nah,
And then
I was just been
think-
walking at that point. Just fuck it.
Everyone is dead.
I already
this
know what
guy-
happened. So
This guy's
Yeah.
throat is ripped out, and
Oh yeah, that's right. Really, only Aiden and Nash would know that I shifted because they got feared before I shifted.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Sturm and I can telepathically talk to, and he would be able to see you. So he would have told
well,
me.
whatever. So Vash is lost, but it's combat, so it's probably not that crazy that we ripped a dude's throat out.
yeah. So the crate is there. There is probably a couple of missing bottles from out of it, but you guys look and you guys do see a flow of water that seems to go. It seems to wrap around in like a mysterious direction.
Blue
Sorry,
raspberry.
get my mask back in place. I think that's the evidence we were looking for.
Right. I think it will be much more sufficient than the one we were planning to bring. Plus, we can bring some of these corpses with us.
Can we leave that one down here? I kind of nod at the priest. Well, we don't know it's a priest, but this motherfucker.
The caster guy with the staff and the weird,
Yep, the caster guy. That's a good one.
the weird guy with the fish staff thing.
I assume it's because you ripped out his throat using your teeth.
Yes,
Hmm.
we will have a discussion, I promise. But we should leave him here.
Very well, but I suggest we not bury him in the water. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction.
Throw him in the corner and let him rot.
Oh, listen.
There are 2 rowboats with oars, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
take
cool.
the oars.
Take the oars! Take the oars!
We throw a dude in the corner and let him rot.
Okay.
Like as far
then-
away from the water as we can get him.
You guys can
Yeah.
grab 4
the
oars.
rowboat's floating in a bag of holding.
Hell yes.
No, they cannot go in the bag of holding.
Oh,
they are too big to fit through the. Yes, they are too big to fit.
They would be too
Bags of
big,
holding,
but
bags of holding are not like an infinitely large hole that you can throw shit into.
oh, I
Like,
know. I just wanted to ask because I always wanted to ask.
I know. I'm just trying to explain it to Aiden because I know in Leos I'm a lot less strict about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Our bags
it,
of holding hold a lot
Put it
of
in the
shit,
bag.
Leos.
it can hold a ton of stuff, but there is a limit. Like, it is written into the item that there's limits to the size of the hole that is made when you're shoving shit into it, and the space that's in the bag of holding is limited. So, I don't really go nuts on you guys until you guys start trying to shove bodies and fucking rowboats into
Oh
it.
yeah.
Very
Take the
well.
oars.
Nash, could you take the one with the
The oars would
things
fit.
to get out,
They're small.
to get out his eyes? I assume there's like a
Yeah, Nash carries fucking
That
fucking weirdo
eye
over here.
is not glowing anymore, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh.
but he's still he'll pick up the body and I'll...
Actually, can I search their bodies for like any like water code symbols?
You do not find anything of consequence on their bodies except for the loot that I already told you.
Are their bodies kind of like morphed and weird in any way?
Yes, the everyone but the things I gave you guys, like this guy looks exactly like the handout I gave you guys. This guy, same thing, exactly like the handout.
fucking
The other 3,
waterlogged corpse
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, the other 3 look a little bit more normal, but they still have like coral-esque features kind of taking over parts of their body, like
Okay.
growing on their skin and stuff like that.
Very well.
What-
Nash, take the bearded one, and someone else takes the
Yeah,
more
what is
coral
the-
one.
How does lifting and carrying work? Like, what are the mechanical rules behind it?
It depends.
I know it's like strength times something.
It's I don't remember what the numbers are off the top of my head, but I usually don't enforce anything too crazy unless it's like mid combat. But if you guys are trying to carry a body, you guys can carry a fucking body. It's fine.
Well, I was gonna see about the rules of carrying 2.
You could carry 2, but again, if there's like if something comes up in combat with it, we'll touch on it then. But like,
It
I
comes
don't,
up in combat.
I
I'm
don't,
beating a motherfucker using another motherfucker.
don't think you're that strong. It would be an improvised weapon.
But I
You
will take
strong.
2 of the regulars with a strength score of 18, and with 17 he will take the third dude and
yeah.
guy, and we let this dude rot in the fucking corner.
You guys would probably help support this guy because this guy is he's big. He's a big boy. So yes, he's also very tall. He's
if he's big, then we'll just leave one of the fucking charcoal nuts down here.
I think Sturm could be able to carry one on his back.
You guys could easily work it out where you guys are carrying all the bodies except.
Oh wow, we worked it out. It's crazy.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
like someone would just have to like
the capstar guy with the staff. Oh, somebody should get the crate.
Oh yeah, I'll take the crate. Whatever.
Okay.
Actually, I'll put the bottles in my bag of holding and leave the crate behind.
Okay.
Or fuck.
Just carry the crate. It's fine.
Probably
It's
don't need all
evidence.
of the bottles. Yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll take the crate.
Okay, you guys. Noche picks up the crate. You guys help assist with bodies, and you guys are just going back upstairs.
Yep.
Yep,
And then
pretty
I'll
much.
just ask someone to help me with the crates just to be safe.
So you guys wade your way through. It takes a while because there's, if you finally get to parts where it's like tight caverns and stuff again, and you guys kind of throw bodies out of the things, and you start hearing some like weird noises on the other side. And you come out, and the guards are just like surrounding you with like spears and like looking at you like, what the fuck? And then they look down at the guys and they look back at you guys. They're still suspicious, but they're not like jabbing at you guys for no reason. They're just like curious. Like you definitely have like a face of what the fuck.
Give it to him.
No,
later, later.
if you don't mind, sir.
It seems someone has to do explaining to you on his watch that he so gracious that he does such a good job of.
And they look to each other and they start speaking Draconic, and they're just kind of talking about like, we need to wake the Emperor now, and then they're like, oh, we can't do. They're gonna go pissed off, and then the guy with the shield that you guys saw earlier, with the better armor, walks down with the shield in hand, and you see him shake his head and then slap the guy closest to you, like on the back of the head, and says, "Do you not think this would be important enough to tell him?" And then he signals for you all to follow him, and he says, "You may leave the corpses, but maybe bring those." And he points at the bottles.
Is the guy who was telling me off earlier here?
Yeah, he's the one he slapped at the back of the head.
I'm just gonna look at him and just give him a fuck it, I'm still fucking disappointed in you, bitch. Kind of like disappointed dad look.
They look to each other and they're all like, how the fuck did it happen? Like, we were all here. Like, there's like words going between them, like how someone got past them. So, through that area. And then you guys can, I'm gonna find you guys again. I'm not making you guys carry the bodies. Don't move yourselves, because I am putting you guys together.
Oh my god.
And then you guys can move yourselves up from there. You guys can just move yourselves. He would kind of walk you guys up there, so you guys can just go into the room up there. And these guys would kind of look at you all with suspicion again, as they kind of see you carrying these bottles and such.
So we've got to where we're going, or supposed to be going?
Yeah, you guys are on that floor, like, you guys can walk yourselves up, but he's kind of guiding you guys to the Emperor.
Okay. Nash and Jack carrying the bodies. Wait for the door to open or whatever they gotta do.
No, the door's open.
Oh,
like,
then
you guys can walk in there, yeah.
I walk in and just toss the bodies on the ground. Like,
No. He told you to leave the bodies.
We
He
do
told you to
that
leave the
then.
Yeah. He does not want the bodies.
that is fair and valid. I wouldn't either.
He, as you kind of walk in, the Emperor's kind of like rubbing his head and scratching his eyes. You guys realize that, like, if you guys were to imitate that, it would probably hurt a lot. Like, whatever, he's like scratching at his eye, like it's a normal thing. And then he kind of like flips it open, and like you guys see like the reptilian like eye like slits like open and like snap. And he looks at you all and he says, "I see you have gotten my evidence."
Yes, part of the intrusion, but it seems that these cultists were somehow able to get behind your collapsed tunnel down there by the docks, and were slipping these bottles in, which contain very dangerous water creatures, into the river, which was destroying any shipments that were passing through.
Do you have evidence that they were a part of the cult?
They
Yes,
look
yes.
like
Drowned in
fish.
water.
But before we fought them, they spoke in a very weird language. Although I did not speak it myself, I could very tell it was one of the elemental languages that they so famously love to speak in.
I don't believe that's hard enough evidence to call them water cultists.
Well,
Oh,
unless
they
you want
look
to
like
open up
fish.
these bottles and find out what's inside, although I would highly
He-
recommend it.
He stands up and takes a bottle, and he shakes it, And then he looks to you and says, I know what they are. And then he crushes the bottle in his hand. And you hear what almost sounds like a scream for a second as the water just kind of drips to the floor. And he says, they cannot live without water. I've seen them before. I've lived long enough. I have enough written information in this keep to know what these things are. They are water weirds. They are creatures of water. But
Yes.
they cannot live without water. If they are not in the water that they were born into, or created in, or given life to, they die immediately. So, easy to take care of. While I agree with you on a part of me that they are likely water cultists, there is no hard evidence. So, just know.
Whether we agree they're occultists or not, the point is it is a threat, and was a threat to your keep. And they were right under your fucking noses. So you might want to find your mole.
He says, and we will. He will be flushed, quick, and brought to justice. So?
Yes. I was gonna say the tunnels, the rocks that covered the tunnels were easily movable and was easily be able to hide whatever they wanted in there without anybody noticing.
Well, we will find further investigations for ourselves to find these things. I think you have done your part. Feel free to roam the castle. You have access to my library. You have access to the chapel, I am sure, if you've been in there. The rest is as it should be. The docks themselves will be off limits as always, because they are meant for traders, and you are not traders. But feel free to discuss with the traders here if you wish to sell or buy things, though they may not work with you because they have set amount of things that they keep on them. It may help you to get rid of some unwanted luggage, or take on some more things that you may require. Find yourself some rest here, and then I will write to the Altissima Oculus and let them know what I think of their champions.
Sure.
And what do you think of us, if I may speak very frankly?
You got the job done.
Very well. Then excuse us. I'll just walk out.
Okay.
Sorry for making you so early. Leave.
Okay. Vash.
I'm hiding. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
I was like, are you really gonna try to hide in the corner right now?
He's gonna hide under his bed and be like,
Tickle, tickle, I got your feet! So, what do you guys want to do?
find a bed.
You guys also...
Yes, sleep.
Nash, or Vash, go ahead.
I need someone's help. I need a distraction. If somebody could cause a distraction outside of the chapel, there's something I need to check. But it has to be empty. Anybody up for the game?
What do you plan on doing in the chapel? I assume we're like out of ear's reach of like anybody nearby. DM.
That is where you guys having this conversation, right here.
Let's speak somewhere else.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I
not
thought we
there.
had to. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you have to bounce us around the map?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys keep
Where's
moving.
Vash?
Stop moving! Every time you guys move, it stops me from fucking moving you guys.
Oh, there's Star. I was like,
Oh, there's Vash.
no, you didn't. No, but I can move myself. That's fine.
When you guys move your tokens as I'm trying to drag you, it resets it, and it stops me from dragging, and it just makes the giant bar that highlights everything, and it makes it fucking hard to move things, and it moves all my tokens.
Well, we probably could go back to our bedrooms.
yeah, they're probably
It's still like what, like 3 in the morning?
It's like 3 in the morning right now, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are most definitely tired.
And what exactly do you plan on doing inside the chapel?
So the other day, when I was in there, there was a...
Today.
You mean
Earlier.
2 hours ago?
No,
Yeah,
it was technically
a couple of
yesterday.
hours. It was a couple of hours ago.
Yeah. Earlier, when I was in the chapel, there was a tapestry hanging, and I think there might be something tucked away behind it, but there was a man of the cloth in there, and I didn't want to offend him. So if I could get somebody to perhaps distract him, draw his attention away, like for just a moment, I could lift the tapestry and have a look. It may be nothing, but it could be something.
I'm likely still soaked in blood, right?
You guys are all covered in blood. You guys had a fight where you're slashing and cutting at creatures. Vash,
Technically, I
Vash
never.
and Noche would be the only ones who probably wouldn't have anything on them. Like, even Aiden, being as close as he was to the fights, would have stuff on him. But you guys are all still dirty and gross.
Well, oh, fuck. It's not gonna work.
The bit
Forgot
that you do
I
is,
didn't take performance because I'm an idiot. I'll try it anyway.
pretend that
Looking bloody and grimy, I'll kind of lean on the walking stick as the door open.
You can open it easily.
I'm
Okay.
sneaking over
Uh,
So
here.
it's like not locked.
No
Okay,
change.
you
Just
need to
gonna leave them
make-
be and just go to sleep.
Stealth check for Vash.
Okay.
No.
Okay. You know, you roll like shit on everything else, but your stealth checks are really good.
Yeah, my combat
Well-
is so bad right now,
I
though.
mean, that's not like.
It's bad for everybody. That's just low level combat.
Yeah, everything is dangerous. And it's
You know,
also...
the second we hit 5, it'll feel perfectly fine. That's the biggest
Also-
power jump in the game, except tier 4.
Control spells suck.
Yeah,
but they're necessary for balance. I'm sorry.
No,
I hate doing it to you guys, but I need to.
It's all fair. I have no complaints about the mechanics. It was just my rolls
Yeah,
were
it
so
sucks.
bad.
Yeah, it sucks.
So as I walk in, I'll be kind of like leaning on the stick in its stick form, not in glaive form, which it wasn't righted, so it's not electrocuting.
We also discussed that, like, when you do put it to the stick, it is. Oh no, we did say there. Never mind. I forgot. We went back on the decision.
Yeah, we went back on the decision. Plus, I righted the claws instead. So, anyways, I'll walk in, kind of like hobbling and leaning on the stick. Do I see him?
Yeah, he's right there. He's the guy at the front. Everyone else is gone. It's just this guy.
Do you speak common?
He nods his head, and he is going to make a check. Okay.
We were just in a fight. Some of us are gravely injured, as you can see. Do you have healing capabilities?
He looks to you, and he tells you to sit down.
I sit down.
And he just points to that one, like, right next to him. You don't have to actually move there, it's just letting you know. And
Okay.
he turns his head towards the books, the like, table thing, and you see him, like, kind of reach into a drawer and pull out some, like, what looks like a bowl of, like, medicines and mortar and pestle. Kind of, like, throws a couple of herbs in there, and you see him spit into the bowl. And then you see him take, what looks like a cloth and kind of rip it up, and then he starts smashing and smashing some stuff around. And then he walks up to you, and he looks you in your face, and then he takes it and he, like, slaps it onto your thigh where your cut is, as he sees it. And he's like, so this is how it would be. This guy, we'll just delete this guy. You guys would be, like, here, and he'd be, like, on his knees looking at you, and he'd just look you in your eyes and slap it onto your, like, thigh. And it
Burn
stings.
like a motherfucker?
It stings. It does not feel good.
I do not try to hide the fact that it stings.
And he looks at you, and he starts rubbing it, like, in, and you feel it, like, getting into your wound. And it's, like, very uncomfortable. And it's, like, making you, like, twitch, and you're, like, throwing your head back. You're like, holy shit!
Yeah, I
And-
I don't try to oversell it, but, like, I allow the pain to go through.
And then he takes the bandage, and he wraps it really tight, and he just, like, pulls it really tight. And he says, it will not be immediate, but it'll stop the scarring.
We have others. I don't know if you know that me and my companions are here, but I have a friend of mine, a spellcaster. He's severely injured.
And
If that HP meter is correct, because I'm not trying to lie to this guy.
Oh no, I'm pretty fucked up, but it's not visible. Is the issue?
So here's a question that I need to ask you guys for many reasons. So in combat, when you guys are fighting, when you guys are, your HP isn't a representative of like how bloodied and beaten and broken you are. It's a representative of how much vitality you have. So it looks different for everyone. A wizard would be like using arcane barriers and magic, and like the weaker they are, the less health they have, the more they're running on fumes, the less energy they have. Maybe those arcane barriers are flickering. It's not necessarily they have a bunch of gashes and open wounds on their faces and such. For a rogue, maybe maybe he does have a small wound on his arm that's causing his attacks to be a little bit slower, where he's not able to get in those critical, dagger points and such. For a bard, maybe his throat is beginning to wear out from the constant vocal tunes coming from him. It looks different for everyone. Everyone's version of wearing down on their HP isn't necessarily open wounds and cuts and broken bones, because that would be awful. First of all, imagine cure wounds, all that. The amount of
All of it
scars
just
you would
snaps
have.
back into
Yes,
place and shit.
first of all, it would be horrible. Second of all, you would have scars all over you constantly. So, do you guys want that to be how it actually is represented? So, like, when you guys are in combat, like, for Nash, he's not like bloodied and broken and beaten. Maybe he is because he's a barbarian, but he has like, maybe he has some cuts and some wounds and open stuff, but he's just like exhausted when he's low on HP. Obviously, when you guys, go like dead, then, that's different. But, or do you guys want it to be like, yes, every time you guys are cut and you take damage, it isn't a representative of like the scars that you're taking on, the damage like that your body is actually withstanding.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. Just want to point that out.
Jack's
So,
would just
like,
be exhaustion because he wears so much clothing and a fucking mask.
Noche wouldn't necessarily be like, he wouldn't have like cuts and open wounds. He would just be like fucking tired as shit. And every time his spells would be cast, they would seem to be weaker in potency. They don't actually mechanically, but like they would just seem like everything that he does to defend himself, whether it's putting up like arcane barriers or like guarding himself with like Sturm or something like that, they would just both be incredibly tired, and it would seem less potent and energetic.
Yeah, I would say right now Sturm looks pretty bruised, and because of that, because he got hit by a bunch of magic missiles, and right now Sturm or
Bunch?
Noche, yeah, a bunch. Sturm, not Sturm, fucking Noche. While visibly he looks fine, he looks more exhausted. Because I say every time Sturm gets hurt, Noche would feel the shock from it, and it would just kind of like hurt a lot.
Yeah, it'd be like getting the wind knocked out of you every time he gets hit.
Yeah, so right now he seems kind of like more out of breath, like kind of harder to walk. But right now he's laying down, trying to like get some rest because that's what I said I did. So yeah.
Yeah. So, just as a clarification, if that makes you change your mind on how you would handle this conversation. Because he wouldn't obviously have like cuts and wounds, and he wouldn't be like obviously look crazy fucked up to other people.
Okay. Well, in that case,
you're not trying to lie to him.
on that roleplay because of reasons. Several of us were in fights. We're involved in the fight. I thank you for whatever the hell that was.
Medicine.
Well, thank you. And I'll get up and turn to him. Who do you follow?
Someone.
Is he looking at me?
Kind of. He doesn't have like his head fully turned towards you, but he's more like here, facing like the stuff, putting it away, kind of like gesturing his head towards you as he's talking and answering.
What do you know of Talos?
Bringer of destruction, god of destroying. People that follow him are surprisingly not usually evil. They just like to break things. Usually seen as madmen.
I will keep him talking, but hopefully somebody else has caught on to what I'm trying to do. I heard many stories while at sea. I saw many storms. Is this not an additional area of his expertise?
More something he dips in as a god, to say. He is a god of storms as a part of his, but he doesn't control the storms. Merely, storms are a sign of destruction, and he's associated.
I'm gonna expend a psionic die and whisper with Jack.
Okay.
Tell him to make more medicine and to bring it to your comrades right outside. We got to get him out.
Yeah, I know, but with the ruling change, I can't say my people are wounded. We were all in a fight.
Jax was obvious. That's the only reason I did that one specifically, is because he, ripped his
Because I
leg
literally
up
did it to myself.
Yeah, that's how it...
Convince him to, just check him out? See if they
I
need
can
medical
fucking
attention?
try, but this won't go well.
I mean, wasn't Nash at... Well, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Thank you for your wisdom. Do you have the ability to make more of that medicine? It hurt
Yes,
like hell,
but
but it seems to have
It is
done
only...
its job.
It will only heal surface wounds. It is for scarring, not much more.
Well, my companions were brought here from, we'll just say, an outside employer, and worked with the Emperor directly to try and find problems in your area, and it turned out that threat was directly underneath your keep.
Of
And
course.
all of us were in the fight. Would you mind just taking a look at us?
I suggest I could. And then... I figure I could. And then he doesn't make medicine yet. He just kind of grabs a couple of pieces of cloth, wraps it around his arms, and then kind of holds it as if a butler would hold a towel, and then walks to follow you. And he kind of looks out the window and sees that your companions are sleeping on the grass, and you see one of his eyes go wide, and he follows you out.
I bring him over to Noche first, because he, exhausted or not, he still is the most quote-unquote damaged character.
He looks to you. Noche area, you would hear these guys walk up, standing next to you.
Oh yeah, I would say his name and hey Noche.
Unless we're being invaded, I'd rather not get up right now.
And then
just let this man check you.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Give me a second, because I don't remember what his name is.
No one asked yet, so I figured I'd buy this.
That's fine. Give me a minute. I gotta go find it. Sorry. Vujit.
Vujit? That's a cool name. I'm spelled it right.
And he says, Vujit, follower, shaman of Samonia. Healer, not what I am known for, but does not mean I cannot help. And then he kind of gestures to you and the companion. Shall I look you over?
Very well.
And then he is going to look you over. And go ahead, Vash, what are you doing?
I would sneak in and lift the tapestry and get a good look behind it.
Okay, I have something for you. It's called Finger of Death. No, I'm just kidding. Give me a second.
That'd have been sick.
I just fucking murder him.
A trapped chapel,
Not Finger of Death yet, guys. I'm not that mean.
Yeah, you are. Shut up.
level 3 fireball.
That was written into the module. I didn't do that. If I'm gonna use high,
We'd probably be okay.
if I'm gonna use higher level shit, I'm gonna use it like fear, like a control thing, not something that's gonna fucking obliterate your health bars.
Yeah, I'm gonna control your health.
Yeah, fuck you, nerd. Exactly. Give me 1 second. I gotta find it. Hold on. I don't. It might take me a while. I don't remember the fuck.
As he's looking me over, can I just ask? Tell me of Simonia, or am I saying that right?
Samwanya.
Samwanya.
Yes, it is hard to pronounce for a reason because they're lizard folk. He just tells you tales of how the lizard folk used to follow a different god, and that one day it became different, the way that they worshipped, who they followed, how they followed, and it ended up becoming a sign of oh, you know what? Give me 1 second. I can't type and talk at the same time. I know where I put it. Sorry.
Under his
Uh,
bed. Next to the
No.
horn next.
He kind of just goes on about stories of how the change happened. Like, it was just a completely, what the fuck? Why isn't it working? That it's just different. It became a different reason they followed, why they were following a god. It went from just because they were lizard folk to because they're survivors. They were looking to live and find ways to thrive. And because of that, they started following someone, who taught them how to survive, not just and thrive and truly live as lizard folk, rather than being just more bipedal creatures in the land of Faerun and the further beyonds. And he tells story. He just kind of goes on and rambles as he's kind of checking you over. He kind of looks you up and down, kind of moves your head around. For the most part, you're mostly fine, he tells you, but he almost begins to, like, as he looks at Sturm, he almost looks concerned as he checks, like, each scale. There's, like, there's cracks and breaks in them, and he's trying to make sure that he's, he is actually okay, but then he kind of looks and he says, he is magical, yes?
Yes, but we are intrinsically linked, so whenever he's hurt, I'm hurt. Whenever I'm hurt, he's hurt.
That is understandable. I believe that if that is the case, then you should be fine, but I'd be careful when if he takes this damage, that it does not affect you further and deeper than what you believe. God, how fucking far back is this? I found it. Fuck. Sorry. Give me a minute. God damn. That was so far back, dude. I didn't think it...
Flip note. Just a fucking sticky note.
Oh my god. I have it saved on Reddit.
Why do you have it on Reddit?
Because it's a thing. You'll see. Someone's gonna see why here in a minute. You see behind that tapestry, Vash, I'm gonna message it to you.
Okay.
When I remember where I put it. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, I got it. We're good. It's gonna take me a second to get there. We're... That. It is not, like, glowing.
Alright. Gross.
You can also make a perception check.
The lizard penis.
Imagine.
It's very distracted by that lizard penis.
You know what? Let's knack that.
Okay, go ahead.
So 12.
Ooh, that is the DC, actually. So, as you move the tapestry, you feel almost like a pocket as you kind of move your hand along it to get it out of the way and take a really good look at this image. And you reach in and you find a small piece of paper.
Tuck it in my pocket. I'll check it out later.
Okay.
And then with the last remaining few seconds before I dart out, is there anything on his preparation table that looks like it might be valuable?
Not to you.
Okay.
It is all like ritualistic, shaman rite kind of stuff. Nothing that would be valuable necessarily. It's important, but not valuable.
Okay.
Then, as he's doing his thing, I'm assuming he's still checking me over. I'll just talk about, I can understand wanting to thrive in the area that most common in. When my people were driven over the ground, we had no choice but to figure out ways to thrive and find ways to succeed, and in some ways we did, but it was really difficult. Have you ever heard of the god Ultivok?
I know of many gods. I believe I've heard of him from passengers of the Underdark, but my knowledge of him is slimmer than many of the other gods.
In some ways, that's fine. He is a god of silence and study and flight. And he was able to bless us with his powers, and that's how we take the form that we have right now. And in many ways, he is the very reason why we were able to survive the way we have been. Gathering what knowledge we can and using whatever we find to our advantage. So I guess I can find some sort of common ground with God yourself, and the way you people live, and in the area that's may not be how you initially found it, but most suitable for you.
Yes. And then he kind of like pats the dragon as he kind of like puts some of the paste or some like a cloth over a couple of the scales, and he says, "Any of the other your friends needing of assistance?"
They look like they've actually already passed out. I think we're okay.
He nods his head and then makes his way back to his table.
Go back to my bedroll.
Okay.
Once I see him go back into the chapel, and then I will come back out.
Okay.
Do I know what that is? That symbol?
I'm gonna let you, because of how we've worked your character, make a history check. It's a pretty higher DC. It's not like insanely high, but it's pretty up there. You, unfortunately, don't recognize exactly what it belongs to. You know it's familiar. You've seen or heard of it somewhere, like descriptions of something of the sort, but it doesn't really attach to what Vash knows exactly.
Would I have seen it on the Emperor's table?
Yes, actually, you would have.
So, can I reference that, at least?
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
You wouldn't know which one it belongs to, probably.
Right. Okay.
You can most definitely make the connection that it is a symbol of one of the cults, you just don't know which one.
Okay.
Alright.
So, I thought there was a hidden treasure. I was wrong. It was a carved symbol. I don't know which cult it belongs to, but I
just
did
gonna show you all.
recognize it.
It's cool, so I'm gonna show all of you.
It
It's
is
not
cool.
glowing. It wouldn't be glowing, obviously, but he would be able to describe this fairly well because it's really simple.
Yeah. It is a circle. Oh, wait.
I
gotta
ripped
see
that
it.
off a dude's chest.
Mechanically, I can't allow it to be known. Because, like, wiping it from the face of the... We'll have to rework that in retcon, because there's a lot of reasons that people don't know what their symbols are so casually.
Okay. I did not rip that off a guy's chest.
Well, regardless, I recognize the symbol from the Emperor's table. This belongs to one of the cults, and it is carved into the wall of the chapel.
You also have to remember
Then I
that
think we have our answers, and maybe we should get the fuck out of here.
I was about to say, you have to remember that these folks have been here for 10 years, and the cults were here before them, before they left. So this possibly could have just been a fortress of one of the cults, and the lizardfolk simply just took over and simply wanted to cover it up with one of their tapestries. I say we just wait it out and see what happens. I don't think we're in any immediate dangers.
No,
And
I would
if
agree.
I die, I'm haunting you forever.
I don't think that it's enough evidence to say for sure that we're being deceived. However, it's in everybody's best interest to keep our guard up here. Because, I don't know. I'm getting weird vibes from the Emperors and the guards. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm paranoid. But his sitting on the fence, wishy-washy attitude about this whole thing and building an alliance with us, the fact that he's even questioning that gives me pause. And finding this adds to that. Oh, also,
Did you find anything else worth of note?
I did. Inside the tapestry, and I'll pull out of my pocket the paper, I will unfurl it and give it a look over.
It's in a language unknown to any of you.
Oh. Well, nobody knows what this says?
I know none of you speak the language.
Okay. Well,
Aiden is sleeping anyways.
Does it look similar to Orin in any way?
No. The primordial language written are completely different than they are spoken. Spoken, you're able to get, like, understandings. You know, it's at least one of these languages. Written, they look completely fucking different.
Keep it tucked away for now. Once we get back to the Arcticulus
Autism Oculus.
Autism Oculus.
Autism, because
Maybe-
that's what you guys get every time you try to say the fucking name.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Autism.
getting right now. It's also late, so you know. Once we keep that tucked away for now. Once we get back to the Oculus, maybe they would have. Maybe someone there would know the language.
You guys also, because I know Nash would push for this, would remember that there's information that you guys are seeking from each location. And I will say the note is short. Like, it's not a lot on the note, to be fair. It's like... To you guys, it looks like a sentence.
Yes, well, not much we can do with this now, but I will keep it safe. Tuck it
If
back
the
in my
Emperor is
pocket.
allowing us in his library, maybe there's a book we can possibly find there that can at least help us identify what language it is. That's the best we can do with that for now, and then maybe we could investigate the fortress more once we're all feeling better in case anything bad goes down, so to say.
So we'll go to sleep and deal with it tomorrow then.
Yes, I was just gonna say, this sounds like a great idea to deal with tomorrow.
And you all slap your heads against your bedrolls and fall the fuck asleep.
Yay.
He has been doing that for.
Yay!
Yeah, Nash has been doing that all day. And
Anybody
then,
notice that Nash is weirdly quiet? No, I'm joking.
now, as you guys wake up the morning, it would obviously go back to all the tokens or what they looked like. There's a lot of people moving around and such. People would kind of like walk by you and look at you a little weird as they see you sleeping on the floor in the grass.
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck 'em.
We
we won't
long rest?
see him again likely.
Yes, you guys do long rest.
Okay.
And ration.
Yes, a ration for everyone. Unfortunately, Nash is not here to attempt to cook for you guys, so... And I'm not going to burn shit that he would normally use. I am going to message him, though,
I burn my own shit.
because I don't know how he tracks it. You don't have to track it for him, Sean, because I don't know how he does it, so I'm going to make sure.
Say again.
You don't have to track it for him. I'm just going to message him and be
Oh,
like,
okay.
hey, this is what you've used. Because I don't know how he tracks it. I don't know if he does it like a weird way because of all the food stuff that he's got going on.
Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of stuff in his inventory, so I'm assuming he's got like a dock or something.
That's fair.
Well, actually, he does have some of it in here, but not nearly the amount of stuff he's gotten.
So, it's daytime. It's just busy again.
Oh, I'm gonna
Do
have
you-
to...
I was
Call
gonna
it
say,
here, I think.
I was just gonna say, do we want to call it or do we want to try to?
I think this is
wrap
a good
up?
place to call it so that
Yeah.
so that Nash can also look around and do what he wanted to do since, you know, he probably wanted to do something here. Probably fish.
Alright.
I don't know what he wanted to do. And I'm saying we're probably gonna just head out like a couple hours after and head towards the fireplace.
hmm
I'm just typing stuff. Ignore me.
So, yeah, I agree. I think it's a good place to call it. And there you go, Lewis. Now you know my subclass.
I mean,
You've asked me like 4 times leading up to this.
did I? I thought I only asked once.
I don't know. But yes, I am Order of the Lycan.
Actually, I don't even think I ever asked you your subclass.
You did, and then Johnny revealed it by accident. But you didn't hear it apparently.
Did he? I don't remember that.
In Vecna, I did it. When we were playing Vecna one day, I said what his subclass was because
Yeah, we were talking about Andrew's
Oh,
Blood Hunter.
Oh yeah, you said Blood Hunter, but I don't think I ever asked for your subclass. No, I think I did ask once.
Yeah, and then Johnny revealed it by accident. Because we was trying to keep it a secret.
I think you
Someone
told me
from
to forget
Empire.
about it, and I literally did.
Alright,
So-
gents. I'm going to bed.
Yep, I'm gonna go pass that, guys. Have a good night.
Yep, I'll see you guys later.
Alright, good sesh. Good night.
Good
GG's
stuff.
boys.